looks for Deutsch. Deutsch at the 1 into the end zone. No play action now. Look to pass over the middle. It's intercepted by Cole Hebel. Intercepted by Hebel. Rears back, comes downfield, has Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the 40, to the 50, to the 40. Rodriguez is going to keep going.
Fetting's got room, and here's Bo Fetting. Fetting's still on his feet. Fetting's gone.
Looking to pass, playing off, coming left side, picked up by Cotton. Alex Cotton with the pick, he'll take it back and into the end zone.
Turn and hand the ball off. Will Starkey, he thunders his way. 30, 20, one man to beat. He's got...
The middle's got a man, that's Friddle. Look out, Friddle, 40, 30, he's loose, 20, 10, touchdown.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome in. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com as we bring you a Class 11B Region 2 matchup. Two teams, two programs, highly successful over the last handful of years, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals. Two teams that have met a few times, had some big games, some big moments. One of these teams will take a big step towards a possible region championship here tonight. It's the 3-1 Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. It's homecoming for the Burros as they welcome in the Cardinals of Langdon area Edmore Munich, also at 3-1. From Randy Vegan Field at Central Valley High School, this is your IRE Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
The City of Hillsboro welcomes you with opportunities to build, grow, live, and work in the Hillsboro community. With the City of Hillsboro Renaissance Zone, new businesses and entrepreneurs can use to start a business. The time for you to consider Hillsboro is now. Come see us, make the drive, and visit the City of Hillsboro. Contact city offices or visit www.hillsboro-nd.com. Small town, big opportunity. Experience Hillsboro.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops Lake Park.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
On the IRE Insurance pregame show with the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals facing off. Let's talk about the matchup. Go down to the field. Jim Birkmeyer standing by with the head coach of Hillsboro-Central Valley, Scott Olson.
Well, Coach, homecoming week, homecoming game tonight. Formidable opponent with Langdon here on the other side of the ball. This is a big game in the region, isn't it?
Yeah, Langdon's always been tough. They're so well coached on both sides of the ball. You know, with Josh's offense, spread stuff where they're still a power run team as well at the same time. And then defensively, they just play really solid physical football, and we got to match up physicality tonight.
Talk about your team the last 2 weeks. A lot of guys have seen a lot of snaps. You've been able to look at them on film, evaluate. Maybe the depth is even getting stronger than what it was after the first week or two. Just comment and talk about maybe how that has led into this week of preparation.
Yeah, with our schedule, it's been nice. We can rotate guys a little more with the kind of schedule we had, and now we got a better picture of who we're going to play the most, and it has created more depth, and I think and that's only a plus for us.
good that guys have earned some more snaps too.
For sure, yeah. We don't just hand it out. They got to earn it, and they got to produce, and they got to produce in practice as well. And we're just excited for tonight.
Got a couple of injuries. You got some guys coming back. Kind of a combination of that, but you're excited, I'm sure, to who you got on the field tonight.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who we have. We're going to go with that, and we're excited for the guys that are starting, and feel bad for the guys that can't play tonight, and because it's going to be a great game, and it's two really good teams, and it's going to be a good night.
So when you talk about Langdon, and you mentioned what they do well, obviously you're going to try to slow that down, take it away, that sort of thing. What do you look at from your defensive side tonight that you really got a key on?
Yeah, just the many formations they have, the kind of motions they do. We have tells off of that, or keys off of that, and it's just about doing our job and doing it well.
Offensively, you guys are starting to pick up some steam and playing better offensively. What do you want to continue doing there?
Same thing we have been doing lately. It's spread the ball around between our three ball carriers, and then when it's time to hit a play action, we hit a play action. And whether it's Cole or Peter or Micah or Dylan, it doesn't really matter. We're going to hit the open guy, and hopefully we get some chances tonight.
Special teams have been playing pretty well all year long. Obviously, that's a key tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, kickoff needs to be better. The last couple of weeks we've struggled there when getting our lanes, and we can be better there. So stuff that we pointed out during practice, and hopefully we'll see if they got better or not.
Other big keys tonight for success, what are they?
To take care of the ball. We've been, the turnovers part of it has been great this year. Penalties been great this year. They're going to try to get us to jump off sides and a lot of third and medium stuff. So we got to be focused and all the little things.
Coach Scott Olson, thanks so much for the time, the conversation. We'll talk with you at halftime. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Head coach Scott Olson for the Burros. You can see it here and you can hear it in the voice tone. This is a big one tonight here in the region, and we're going to find out more on the matchup when we get together with Coach Kravachka from the Langdon area Cardinals here in just a moment. But this is the Irie Insurance pregame show tonight. A nice night for football, overcast, lights are on, field here at Randy Vegan Field's in great shape, and should be some real good football tonight on yourliveevent.com. The Irie Insurance pregame show continues.
Off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that people are really going to appreciate.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Visit with your local agents at Irie Insurance. Find them, go online, irieins.com. Back down to the field, head coach of the Langdon area Edmore Cardinals. It is Josh Kravachka down the field with Jim Berkmeyer.
Well, Coach Kravachka, thanks for your time here tonight. Good night for football, overcast, but field's in pretty good shape, if not very good shape. Just talk about the importance of this game tonight. It's a big one in the region, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they're all big in the region, but, there's a little extra importance tonight. Obviously Hillsboro has been kind of the top dogs here last year, and, if you want to beat the top dogs, you got to knock them off their perch, and so it's a big game for us tonight and a big game for both teams.
You're telling me a little bit earlier about getting some guys back and adding to the strength of the team, and just talk about how you've been playing and just the week of preparation here.
Yeah, I mean, we feel like now we got everybody back that we're going to have for the season, so we're full go ahead now, and we feel like we just got to keep getting better. I mean, obviously we're going up against a quality team tonight, and we got to put our best foot forward and play good Cardinal football tonight.
Historically, you've got a lot of formations. Getting some guys back, does that help you use more of the tools, in your success?
Yeah, I mean, I think it helps. Just last week was kind of a comfort week. Everybody was trying to get comfortable in their spots that they're going to play kind of the rest of the year, and now we can do things tonight to try to, out-scheme them and try to get our matchups we want and get our athletes in the open field.
Talk about Hillsboro-Central Valley and what you've seen on film from those guys that you're going to try to take away with your defense, or you want to try to capitalize with your offense?
I mean, like usual, Hillsboro is always tough up front. They make it tough for you to run the football on them. That's a big key for us to be able to get 2 or 3 yards always when we're running the football, because they got four dudes up front. And then, defensively, we obviously got to slow down that triple option. We have to be assignment discipline and, stick to our keys. And if we do that, we'll have a nice chance tonight.
How important to at the line of scrimmage win, but then to maybe get that next level hit or that next level scrape.
Yeah, I mean, that's big. I mean, we've been working at it all week, but you can't really replicate it in practice until you see the speed in the game, and you just hope that your kids are in the right spot and they're playing as fast as they can.
Keys for success tonight. Before I get to that, special teams I think is always big in any matchup of two quality teams. How's your special teams been playing?
I think our special teams is getting better, so that's a good thing. Our kickoff has been getting better, and so obviously, like you said, we got to have a quality special teams right there, and if we can win the special teams battle, that's a huge step tonight.
Big keys for success. What are they?
I mean, the biggest thing obviously is you always talk about turnovers. You got to take care of the football, but I think for us is making sure we can establish a line of scrimmage and get 3-4 yards a pop, and then limit their yardage on first down. I mean, if we can do that, we'll have a good chance to win the football game tonight.
Coach, thanks so much. I'll hopefully talk with you at halftime. I appreciate your time and good luck.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Head coach Kravachka for the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals. They're on the road tonight at the field, Randy Vegan Field, Central Valley. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, it's the homecoming for the Burros. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show tonight. Irie Insurance, IrieInsurance.com. Visit with your local and nearest agent of Irie Insurance for the insurance that you're looking for your family, your home, your business from Irie Insurance. Burros, Cardinals tonight with YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com.
Big Tex is the name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Tim at 701-430-0877 or Larry 218-368-7989.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts share this message to all community members about building assets in your community. Hi, this is Maddie Olson. Young people grow strong through positive relationships with adults. It only takes a small investment of time to truly make a difference in a young person's life. You can help build up a young person by taking just a minute to give them words of encouragement and advice, making them feel the true impact they have in the community. A message provided by everyone at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School District.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
YourLiveEvent.com bringing you North Dakota Class 11B Region 2 football here today from Randy Vegan Field. Central Valley High School getting ready for this matchup. Should be an exciting one, as we always like to bring you with yourliveevent.com, and we bringing you games from around the area. Here today on the North Dakota side, number one team in 11B, it's Kindred. They travel to Northern Cass taking on the Jaguars. It is Lisbon and Oak Grove, also Rugby and Thompson, another Region 2 11B matchup for you there with yourliveevent.com. Sargent County goes to Central Cass as well. On the Minnesota side, it's Walker Hackensack Akeley at Adabor up at West. Fosston is at Polk County West. Crookston is at Hawley, and also Monaga at Pine River Bacchus. Minnesota football coming your way here today on yourliveevent.com as we bring you the games around the area. You can go to yourliveevent.com, check out the broadcast schedule, see what's upcoming for the games, the area events, the other special programming that we bring your way as we can with the live video streaming here powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. With the matchups here tonight, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros at 3-1. It's their homecoming week, and of course it's homecoming. You look to go to that dance a little later, and it's a lot happier if you're able to come out there with a win tonight. The Cardinals of Langdon area, Edmore, Munich, also at 3-1. They dropped a region matchup early in the year to Botno, a close one that came down late in that fourth quarter that just couldn't quite punch it in there in the red zone. So they will come out here today looking to hand the Burros their first loss and see what they can do at the top of those Region 2 standings. As the coin toss you've just seen in front of you, Burros won the toss. They deferred. The Cardinals elected to receive, so they will have the football when we get our first drive going. But first we'll come back. More Irie Insurance pregame show coming up. This is yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro-Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. Go Burros!
Vroom on over to the Hillsboro Body Shop, where they work on anything automotive. Cars, pickups, trucks, semis, and more. The guys have a combined 25 years of experience with professional, top quality, and timely automotive service. It's Ben and Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call 701-636-4981. Getting cars, pickups, semis, and more. If it moves and needs work, bring it over to the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call Ben Alba and Tyrell Lee, 701-636-4981. The Hillsboro Body Shop.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your community Health Mart pharmacy, is bringing you savings on your healthcare needs, like this great special on Health Mart B12 vitamins. A 60-count pack of tablets, buy one, get one for just $6.69. Health Mart melatonin 60-count tablets of quick dissolve or prolonged release, $8.99 each. Health Mart One Daily Men's or Women's 50 Plus, $5.49. And Health Mart Loratadine Non-Drowsy Tablets, $6.99. Hillsboro Drug and Gift and Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
yourliveevent.com with the iRe Insurance pregame show. Hillsboro-Central Valley, Langdon area, Edmore, Munich, Burrows versus Cardinals here tonight. As we thank you for joining us at Randy Vegan Field, Central Valley High School. Thank you as well to Athletic Director Dave Nelson and everyone else, administration with the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools for the connectivity and the setup here to bring you this broadcast this evening. Thanks to executive producer Mark Forseth, pulling double duty here today with the camera work as well, getting us all hooked up, ready to go tonight. For myself, Jake Berkmeyer with the play-by-play call. Jim Berkmeyer joining me down on the field here with the color tonight as we're getting set to Jim here. And when the schedule comes out, you always circle some dates, and I think for both these teams, this is one of those that gets circled.
Well, without question in my mind, this is the one that you circle because it's a region matchup, and the winner of this tonight, I think, can keep an eye on a region title possibility. Obviously, you've got Bottineau and you've got Thompson that are undefeated, but you look at the schedule of this matchup tonight, you look at, Bottineau's still got to play, the Burrows, and they still got to play with Thompson, and Thompson still got to play the Cardinals and the Burrows, and, things will really be shaking out here in the next 4 weeks. But this tonight is, I think, the first of the scene setter as to how some things will fall into place when you take a look at those playoff scenarios and the playoffs of who gets in later in the season. This is a big one tonight for both these two teams. They know it. The coaches know it. The athletes know it. They're ramped up. They're excited. It's a great night for football. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It should, as we'll officially cross the half-point way of the regular season tonight, this 9-week regular season here in game number 5. Both teams coming in at 3-1. And when you look at the two teams, what they want to do, both some similar stuff, especially when you look at the personnel of, we got some guys out, we also got some guys coming back for both squads.
Well, I think, though, you look at the two teams and you talk about, what they have done and what they're doing, there's the consistency because of the programs. You've got head coaches at the top and their assistants. They know what they want to do. They stick with it. They follow their game plan. They follow what their strengths are and what their philosophy is week to week and throughout the season. Obviously, they can adjust during a game situation. They adjust at halftime. They all of these, these two teams, coaches, athletes, they spend time watching film. And, okay, this is what that team does, what they like to do. They know some tendencies. Two very well-coached teams here tonight. And also the athletes that they know each other as far as the respect factor goes. And they also know if you don't bring it on every play, you're going to be on your keister looking up because these two teams, they will deliver the goods to each other tonight.
So the first game of the year that will be hosted here at Randy Vegan Field, and don't matter if it's game 1, 2, 3, 4, or 20. Field always manicured, looking pristine out here tonight. Oh yeah, looks good. It is good, and we've got the chain gang guys across the way. I told them that I'd make sure I mentioned them at least once. So the FBLA, they're serving some burgers and other items in the concessions, and it's a good atmosphere here. I got on a little bug spray tonight though because some skeeters have come out here in the middle of the month of September. They had a little rain here yesterday come through the Central Valley area. That was enough to spur up some skeeters, so we bring out some juice tonight. And talk about juice, we're just moments away from these two teams getting it together on the field and having some fun and playing some, what I expect, really good football. Yeah, we're looking forward to it here with the Burrows and the Cardinals. Again, the Cardinals winning or getting the kickoff here, having the choice after the Burrows deferred. So they will be out with the offense first as we get set for our starting lineups to come your way. Your starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. You can live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar. Find out more by going online, crystalsugar.com. As the Cardinals come in 3-1, the overall record after a season opening win 50-20 versus at Bishop Ryan. They went on the road for a 48-8 victory over Harvey Wells County, then dropped one on the road to Bottineau, 18-22 or 22-18 in that region loss there. Then came back, bounced back last week with a 30-6 victory over Rugby. Coming in here tonight to take on Hillsboro-Central Valley in a couple weeks, important couple weeks for the Cardinals as they got Thompson at their place coming up next week. Thompson currently undefeated at 4-0, getting some votes there in the polls as well. They take on Rugby here today. But before we get to that Thompson matchup, before they look at that, they look at the matchup with the Hillsboro-Central Valley. Let's look at the starting lineup for the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals. On the offensive line, they will start at left tackle, the freshman, number 53, Theo Romfro. At the left guard will be the junior, number 56, Cole Welsh. In the middle will be the senior center, number 75, Alex Gellner. It will be Parker Rimey wearing number 78, the junior, at the right guard, and the right tackle is the senior, number 50, Gage Goodman. The backs and receivers tonight for Langdon area Edmore Munich, as they'll come out with one tight end, one fullback, running back, and 3 receivers in their offensive set. It will be the senior, number 42, Jack Romfro, at the tight end spot. The fullback will be number 10, Mason Romfro, the junior. Wide receivers will feature the sophomore, number 5, Cody Amble, and the senior, number 3, Marcus Kingzett, with junior, number 1, Nicholas Kingzett in the offensive attack. The quarterback will be number 6, Race Worley, as the junior returning starter comes out for the Cardinals. Coming in this year after a very nice 17-touchdown year last year. Already has 11 touchdowns through the air this year on 59 of 106 passing for 822 yards on the season. That's just over 200 yards of passing. Plus he has 329 yards of rushing and 3 touchdowns on the ground. He's the run-pass focal point right now in that Cardinal offense. Again, getting some guys back last week, working them back in. We'll see how that adjusts as things go on, but so far he's been helping to carry his team throughout the early stretch of the season for Langdon area Edmore Munich. As they again with Romfro, Welsh, Gellner, Rimey, and Goodman on the offensive line. Jack Romfro, Mason Romfro at the tight end running back, Amble, Kingzett, and Kingzett at the receivers, and Worley the quarterback here today for Langdon area Edmore Munich. Your starting lineups again brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life. Go online, crystalsugar.com. Hoping you all have a safe harvest season. As we turn the page over to the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, as they will come out defensively as where they'll start on that side of the ball. And they will have the all-senior defensive line in the 4-3 defensive front with number 14, Peter Dryberg, at defensive end next to number 76, Easton Basler, number 77, Oscar Leal at that defensive tackle, and number 67, Caleb Hattlestead at the other defensive end. The linebackers tonight will be the 2 juniors, number 44, Caden Kazette, and number 34, Landon Olson, as they wrap around the senior number 24, Cole Hebel, at the linebacking position. In the secondary, change defensively for Hillsboro-Central Valley as they have an injury taking out one cornerback. So number 6, the junior Cody Rage, steps into the starting lineup tonight for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Michael Longthorne, the senior, wearing number 19, had an interception last week. Looks to see what he can do this week at that other starting cornerback spot. Safeties tonight will be the junior number 11, Dylan Mitzel, and the senior number 10, Riley Olson. Dryberg, Basler, Leal, Hattlestead on the defensive line, Olson, Hebel, Kazette at the linebacker spot, Olson, Mitzel, Longthorne, and Rage in the secondary for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Defensively, they've given up 1,013 total yards on the year. That's 688 rushing, 325 passing. It's about 253 yards per game. It's about 172 rushing a game, 81 passing a game is what they've allowed. Take it all up, it's about 4.85 yards per play that the defense gives up, about 5 yards per rush. But the big number for the Burros the last 2 weeks is 7. That's the number of takeaways that they've had this season after not having any in the first 2 weeks, having 3 turnover takeaways against Carrington, 4 last week versus Grafton, including one of those, an interception brought back for a touchdown by Cole Hebel. They brings the team total to +2 on the year. Here's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros at 3-1. Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals at 3-1. This has been your starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Our national anthem will go. We'll come back. Our opening kickoff comes your way next. You're watching on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee power tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301. Hillsboro Lumber, Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes you for Broasted Chicken Saturdays, 5:30 till 7:30. Fries and coleslaw along with delicious broasted chicken. It's the best chicken I've ever had. Roasted chicken, dine in and take out at Saturdays at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And after the home football games, make sure that you stop in for free pizza and talk about the game with all the Boro fans at the Hillsboro Vets Club. Wishing the Boros good luck and thanking the community for your support.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Do you need new furniture? You know, real furniture that's comfortable and built to last. Something stylish that you can enjoy watching the games on, entertain friends on, or just relax with the family? Then there's only one place and one person you need to visit. Lee Olfson Furniture Mart in West Fargo. From beds to couches and everything in between, they have the best selection at the best prices and always no interest financing available. Visit with Lee Olfson, Platinum Sales Specialist at Furniture Mart, and don't forget to ask for Lee and get the special Your Live event pricing. Call or text 200-8019 or stop in. Make sure you ask for Lee.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
Wrapping up the Irie Insurance pregame show. Once again, IrieINS.com is the website for all your insurance needs. Visit with your local agents at Irie Insurance. Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals will receive the kick as they will send back to receive here with Marcus Kingset and Mason Romfro standing back here at their own 15-yard line.
Great job tonight by the three students from Central Valley performing the national anthem. And here we go, Big Jake, tonight. Region Football 11B, Cardinals, Burrows. Boom, bing, let's go.
And as the Stripes hand the ball to Bowden Allen ready to kick off, your officials for tonight, Jim Stallard, Todd Elfman, Dale Elfman, Eric Ripley, and Blake Atkins here today for our officials. Bowden Allen teeing it up to kick from north to south, left to right as you see it on your screen. No wind. It's still, it's calm, and now the storm begins as the kick is off, and it is picked up middle of the field. Bringing up now here by Kingset as he slips at the 25-yard line, kind of holds his balance for a little bit, and he'll be up to the 29-yard line to start the first drive of the game.
Yeah, Kingset saw a little bit of an opening up that middle. He was trying to get back to his right side, as you said, slipped here. The kind of an interesting thing, the rain from yesterday, and we just, there's just feels like some dampness here just in the air. It just, I don't know how to really describe it. It's not wet, but you can just kind of feel some dampness.
Two receivers coming out left side, one right side in the three-receiver set, pistol formation. Here for Race Worley, the quarterback, as he gets the Burrows to jump on that first play. The flag comes out, and a little too much energy right there on that Burrow
defensive line.
Yeah, it was talked about in the pregame show that you're going to have to be alert because they're gonna do their cadence counts. They know the Burrows front four is very aggressive, very physical, and they come out right away just to mentally say, okay, you guys, you're gonna have to slow down a little bit.
Tight end on the left side, H-back on that left side there as they send Romfro in motion. That's Jack Romfro over to the right side of the formation now. 2 receivers left, bottom of your screen. They run the option play. They'll dip it outside now to Mason Romfro, the ball carrier, and he's tackled back near the original line of scrimmage, back to the 30, loss of 4.
Actually, to the 33 there, Jake, as you saw some of the feet and people get up from around the 30, but still a loss of at least 2. It was Riley Olson coming up from the outside backer position, the safety areas, and really made a great play. Addleston also from the backside.
Move Jack Romfro into the backfield, send Mason Romfro out wide left, look to throw it to him on the out route. It's caught here at the 38, makes one man miss, gets it up here to the 45, up to the 50, cross midfield, and dragged out of bounds. Dryberg tracking him down from behind, but a first down across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and they got him out here to the left side flat. Rage, the new corner, they went at him. Landon Olson, on a little bit of a swivel there. He got caught looking to the inside and not able to react as quickly as he wanted to, but Rage playing off, just threw it underneath, and then a nice yards after catch.
Theo Romfro, Cole Welsh, Alex Gellner, Parker Rimey, Gage Goodman, the offensive line. They send Jack Romfro, the tight end, on the left side of the formation. Marcus Kingzett, the receiver, bottom of your screen by himself. 2 receivers right side as they motion out Mason Romfro. It's a quarterback keep this time by Race Worley. He dives ahead across the 45 down to the 43-yard line, picking up a gain of 4 on that quarterback keeper.
Baszler on the tackle, defensive tackle for the Burrows. He along with Leal on the inside. You have Dryberg and Hattleston at the ends defensively with Olson, Hebel, and Kazette, your linebackers. The safety again with Olson. You've also got Mitzel, Longthorn, and Rage in the secondary.
Olson as a safety, but basically rolled up as a 4th linebacker. Here now against a 3-receiver set, left side, 1 right side. They go empty set as they motion Mason Romfro to an H-back on the right side. Back to pass, Worley, pump fakes, looks over the middle, caught by Mason Romfro as he is tripped up right away. Kazette makes the tackle up to the 29-yard line. Gain of 14, another first down.
Yeah, really good pass. A nice route there as well for the Cardinals to move the chains, in behind and underneath, and just finding that open area back there on that route. And good blocking, too, because Dryberg and Baszler, they had to shift it over, and the Cardinals linemen, they picked that up.
Send 2 receivers right side. That will be Ambuel and Nicholas Kingzett. We'll send Marcus Kingzett wide left side. Jack Romfro in motion right side to left side. Worley taking the pistol snap, run the option. Now it's a run-pass option. The pass is tipped, and is it picked? It might have been.
Yes.
They say picked.
Yes.
Kazette with the circus catch.
Oh, yeah, Caden Kazette, the 44. He got the right hand underneath it and got the left hand to secure it after one of the defensive linemen got a hand up to deflect it. I don't know, was that Baszler who deflected that?
I think it was Kazette that got the hand up, too.
Well, but Kazette, he's the guy who intercepted it as the linebacker, but it was Baszler at the line of scrimmage, I think, that got the hand to deflect that and tip that, which allowed Kazette to make a play on it.
So with 9:54 to go in this first quarter, Hillsboro-Central Valley will come out. Ball at the 25-yard line. Riley Olson brings him out, hands off Landon Olson, busts through the line, drags a couple red bodies with them. They're the white jerseys there of the Cardinals, and picks it up to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, Worley there on the tackle, and I believe Romfro as well as the Cardinals. But Olson, we've seen this the last couple of weeks. He's starting to run just with a lot more power, and I think it's just experience and confidence. He ran hard on that for a gain of that 6 yards.
On the season, averaging over 9 yards a carry. As a little shift down now by the defensive line of the Cardinals. Olson resets, goes under center, takes the option, fakes it, keeps it himself. Good play that time, both offensively and defensively, kind of playing the game against each other of who's going to stop what.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said in the pregame, and as you know, we talked about that our drive to the game tonight. Both teams so well coached, and they watch film, and they have an idea of what the other one wants to do historically as well as this season. But Riley Olson, that was a great ball fake there, and reading the defense almost sense that Riley might have checked out of something there after the alignment had shifted.
We'll send Michael Longthorne bottom of your screen on the right side of the formation. Wide side of the field, Dylan Mitzel goes out. We got movement up front, both sides, and this is going to mark it back here, make a 3rd and 2, a 3rd and 7 now for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Yeah, Swanson, right guard, got going too early. Of course, he might be a little amped up first night that he's out here. But the penalties, so the Burros have had 2 penalties. It's one thing the Burros have not done much of this season through those first 4 games is penalties. They've been really clean.
Yeah. And
2 here in the first 4 or 5 minutes.
You mentioned Swanson coming back here on that offensive line, along with Easton Baser, Oscar Leal, Caleb Hattlestead, Jake Swanson, Dylan Foss, left tackle and right tackle on that offensive front. 3rd down play, Olsen play action, looking to a pass. He's got pressure in his face. He's going to tuck in and run. As he runs into one, gets it up here to the 34, going to be about a yard short, though, as we'll bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, he's going to be very, very close. We'll see where they spot this. Yep, it was a right foot, left foot. It is exactly how you saw it from upstairs. Down here in the field, it almost looked like, it was going to be moved ahead a little bit, but exactly where you said.
Seeing a couple guys coming up making contact. Worley, the linebacker, Olsen, the quarterback, and we got a late substitution and a timeout here by the Burros. 7:54 to go in this first quarter on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Cell scoreboard. We're scoreless on yourliveevent.com.
Reed Insurance, Terry Reed and Julie Larson, serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail. They're here to help you with the insurance you need. Located in the Right Implement Building in Hillsboro, call Julie or Terry today at Reed Insurance, 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the insurance coverage you need. You can depend on Reed Insurance.
4th down for Hillsboro-Central Valley as they come out of the timeout. They're going to come out looking like they're going to go for it. They put Swanson into the backfield in the 2 fullback set. Olsen hands off, gives it to Cole Hebel in the big set, and they powers forward for the 1st down for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Looked like they were going to punt. This time they run it, and they get it.
Well, and that's was talked about down here on the sideline. Would they go for it here? And speculation of, traditionally no, but I think may have just said, you know what, the timeout was because of needing guys on the field. So it looks like we took the timeout because of no personnel on the field, and absolutely went with, power football and got that 1st down.
Burros come out now in their pro set. Dryberg, the tight end, on the left side. I formation. Hebel back at fullback. Landon Olsen, the tailback. Riley Olsen, the quarterback, runs the option left side, tucks it back inside. Hit at the line of scrimmage, brought down that time there by Mason Romfro, coming up from the safety spot to make the tackle.
Boy, Mason Romfro, he really got up there in a hurry, didn't he? Man, he came flying to the football. He read that all the way and playing up a little bit tight too, but that was a really good play by Romfro.
Landon Olsen will come out as Kyle Halfley comes in, also Mitzel in, and they will put Hebel as the lone back in the backfield with Olsen to his right side in the shotgun set. 3 receivers left side, Mitzel the lone receiver to the right side. Olsen takes a snap, looking for the receiver screen. One-handed catch by Longthorne, and accelerates into the open field, across midfield up to the 31-yard line. Great catch, great run, and a great 1st down.
Yeah, it was really a great catch, and you see the explosiveness of Longthorne, and the confidence continues to grow. That was a quick pass, and Longthorne just reached out with that glove hand, and we all know what he said last week on the postgame about here it comes this week, Burke. There it is. There it is, 19.
Same formation with Halfley, Dryberg, and Longthorne left side. On the near side of the field, Mitzel, the receiver, on the right side. Olsen just keeps himself on a quarterback power, as seems like the Cardinals sniffed that one out as a whole host of the student body takes him down for no gain.
Yeah, that Cardinal defense with Welsh, Jack Romfo, Alex Gellner, Theo Romfo up front. You have Hine, Goodman, Worley, the linebackers, Kingset, Romfo, Kingset there in the secondary along with Amble. Amble, by the way, leads the team with 3 interceptions coming into this game tonight. So far, the Cardinals' front defensive linemen have done a pretty good job of controlling line of scrimmage.
They do a late shift as the Burros hand off, and Landon Olsen hit in the backfield, making the charge that time. Alex Gallner from that defensive tackle spot brings down for a loss of 5 on the play.
Yeah, just as we talk about that line of scrimmage and how the Cardinals' defensive front has been performing, Gallner says, watch this.
Be a 3rd and 15. Mitzel will come in. Halfley will come in.
Olsen is out.
Landon Olsen comes out. They send Longthorn, the receiver, to the right side wide. Halfley in the slot to the right side. Mitzel left side. Hebel in the back in the formation. Dryberg at the tight end on the right side. Rolling out right side, looking to pass. Throwing over and overthrowing Michael Longthorn down the right side. Incomplete pass brings up now a 4th and 15 from the 37-yard line.
Yeah, Romfo underneath. Mason Romfo had really good coverage on Longthorn that time as, Riley Olsen watching there as receiver in the route and going to be, the out to the sideline and put that where it was not going to be intercepted, but also, maybe the receiver can go make a play, but that one just a little bit too high.
James Fortman will come out in punt formation, looking to pin the Cardinals back deep. Marcus Kingset is the returner. Snap back and the high, good punt, angled, but the bounce will take it into the end zone for the touchback. Here, so the punt of 37 yards, right about to where his season average is at, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals from the 20.
Yeah, Fortman has done a nice job punting throughout the season. It looked like... that thing was going through the air, had the spin on it to possibly kick to the sideline, but when it hit there inside the 10-yard line, it rolled and bounced straight forward.
From the left hash, the Cardinals will come out. Receiver right side, 1-2 receivers left side. Tight end on the left side of the formation as well. They send Nicholas Kingset in flat motion now. Rolling out Worley, looking, dumps it off in the flat. Nearly picked off by Riley Olsen. Read it, tried to get in the passing lane, but just couldn't quite get that whole glove on it.
Yeah, so far Riley Olsen's been really, really solid defensively there on that side of the field. He's had a big tackle on the first series, and then on this one he was in position and just couldn't quite bring that in for an interception, but well defended by the Burrow defenses. Cardinals again, bringing the 2 receivers again, this time to the near side, short side of the field.
As you look at the top of your screen, far in the backfield, the little flag football game going on amongst the student section in the backfield. The football game here has Langdon area, Edmore, Munich looking to put a drive together on drive number 2. Worley will take the snap, take the quarterback, keep it himself, and he's wrapped up that time. Hebel and Dryberg team up, but Hebel's the one to bring him down.
Yeah, Hebel brought him down. Dryberg did a really good job as defensive end to just release and not get engaged there with the tackle for the Cardinals and came down the line of scrimmage. Hebel did the hit there, but nice play by Dryberg. Also Kazette, the other inside linebacker, coming up to fill the hole.
Brings up a 3rd and 6. Anvil, the receiver, to the right side. 2 receivers left side. It's both Kingzets. They'll send Nicholas Kingzet in flat motion down, throw across in the flat to Marcus Kingzet, where he is on this comeback route. The curl catches it here about the 32, should have enough for the first down.
Yeah, he was there near the first down marker to make the catch. That was a really good, solid tackle by Cody Rage, getting his first start. It will be 4th down. They're going to be about a half yard, maybe inches away. It was a bang-bang play, but I'll tell you what, it was the tackle by Rage that stopped all forward progress and a big hit and driving that receiver back. Credit Rage there for the Burros with that tackle.
And it's 4th down and about 2 inches to go. They just got to cross the 30-yard line. Worley will be an empty backfield set. Burrow's creeping up, making sure they don't play action, throw it over the top.
They're trying to draw him off sides here the way it looks. They got a lot of candy here dressing.
Mason Romfro now comes into the backfield. There comes out the flag. And no, they get the timeout first. Get the timeout called first by that side judge on the far side of the field.
Burrow's coaching staff not thrilled about that timeout called as what it was.
Here's we'll take this game break here from Lee Elfson, your Platinum Sales Specialist with Furniture Mart. You can ask for Lee to get your live event pricing with Lee Elfson and Furniture Mart here. Call or text 701-200-8019. Big fourth down here for Langdon area Edmore Munich. The Burros got their big first down on a 4th and short after a timeout. We'll see what the Cardinals do on this one, as we're scoreless here in this first quarter with 3:48 to go. Also on your live event, no score after 1 quarter between Boston Greyhounds and the Polk County West Thunder. And with the area games going on here today with your live event.com.
What do we have? A total of 10 games going tonight?
Yeah, 10. 10 down on the video. We got some radio ones going as well, too. But, yeah, 10 on the video.
Here we go.
Cardinals will come out. 2 backs in the backfield as Worley will be coming out under center. And it'll just be the quarterback keeper. And, ooh, that's going to be where they spot. It's going to be close.
I think he's going to get it. But that's a right foot, left foot. Make sure your shoelaces are tied up straight and you aren't pigeon-toed.
Yeah, just one of those where you try and fall forward, and they do fall forward for the first down. Keep the drive going for the Cardinals.
I would have been pretty good on those plays there, Big Jake, just falling forward. I mean, I'm going to fall down. I just hope I fall forward, you know.
Well, falling right side, they motion Mason Romfro out wide to the right on the far side. Now they bring out Nicholas Kingset, giving it to him on the jet sweep, and he will bring it up the right side, weaving his way, trying to get vertical, kept having to go horizontal, picks up 8 yards.
Really good block on the right side there by the Cardinals against the Burros defense, as they were able to block Riley Olson and get to the outside. Good execution by the Cardinals on offense.
And they did mark him forward, give him the first down, so gain of 11 on that play. And it'll be first downs on consecutive plays for the Cardinals. Marcus Kingset will come out to the left side. The amble will be to the left side as well. And the receivers, 3 receiver set, 2 to the left. Back to pass, Worley looking. He's going to chuck it deep down the left side, down the middle of the field. It's a seam route, caught! 10-5, touchdown! Marcus Kingset, his 7th touchdown on the year.
Great throw by the quarterback, Race Worley. Wow, as the receiver just running right underneath that, got behind and split the seam. Great route, good execution by the Cardinals.
7th receiving touchdown for Marcus Kingset. Race Worley with his 12th passing touchdown on the year, and now out going for 2. Jack Romfro will be in the backfield to the left side of Worley. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Will be back to pass, looking to throw it on the slant, and it is broken up that time by Cody Rage. 2-point conversion pass fails, but the Cardinals strike first. They lead 6-0 on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seat sales scoreboard.
We've been around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Cess van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Cess van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils, because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro, for when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or need tire repair. Visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum, thank you for your business, and they look forward to continuing to serve you at Sorum Oil Company.
Catch the touchdown, you get to kick it off. Marcus Kingset to get the right-footed kick going. A high kick, almost a pooch kick, be picked up on a bounce by Dylan Mitzel. Stops, tries to start, sneaks his way up across the 30, up to the 32-yard line to begin drive number 2 for Hillsboro-Central Valley, trailing 6-0 to Langdon area Edmore Munich.
Miles Fincher among those down on special teams for the Cardinals with 2.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. 6-0 in favor of Langdon area.
Burrows had a drive put together, got a couple big plays. The Michael Longthorne screen pass, the biggest in that first drive. Hebel with the first down run, but ended up punting. A couple penalties early in the first quarter as well.
Riley Olson under center, turns, runs the toss play out to the left side to Landon Olson. He leaps over one defender. Mason Ronfro tried to get him in the backfield. Olson, little hurdle that time, gets it across the 35 out to the 37 in a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, nice strong run there, and
Who gets positive yardage on the play?
getting the the chains to move ahead on first down, and that's what Hillsboro-Central Valley, they're at their best when they can get that, 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3.
Yeah, get in ahead of the sticks as Kyle Halfley comes in, a receiver out left side, top of your screen. Michael Longthorne on the bottom. Olson under center, looks in, hands it off here to Hebel as the ball pops loose. The ball pops loose, and the Cardinals say they have it.
Yeah, they do. They're all jumping up and down saying they've got it, and they certainly do. As able to strip it out as that may have been Dawson Hine in there. He came off the field with an awful lot of excitement. Also, we saw Gage Goodman there at the bottom of the pile, and the Cardinals, they forced the turnover, so a turnover apiece in Langdon area, leading by a touchdown, now in Borough territory.
Trying to take advantage of the short field. They'll send Marcus Kingset in motion. Worley will take it, gets through the hand of Swanson in the backfield, and picks up 3 yards on the quarterback dive.
Yeah, able to slow him up, and it was Hebel who made the tackle.
Reese Worley.
As the Cardinals look at the wristband, try and get set, they send 2 receivers right side. Ambil, the wide receiver, on far side, top of your screen. Kingset in the slot. Marcus Kingset left side by himself. As the pass comes here, Swanson nearly gets to him, and the pass comes out. It's caught by Kingset as he's going down. Flag has come out near where the receiver and the corner were battling. Kingset made a fantastic adjustment on that play to come back, get the ball, and get it up to the 25-yard line, which looks like it'd be.
Yeah, the officials are talking here, and
who's it on though?
That's what we're waiting to see. Who the what appears to be a pass interference looks like it was going to be against the defense, asking Langdon area if they want the spot of the ball, and I think that's what they're going to take. Yep.
So it will be a gain of 13 and a first down. 5th first down of the first quarter for the Cardinals. 1:08 to go in this opening frame.
On the pass play.
Also here on yourliveevent.com, Lisbon leading Oak Grove 16-0 after the first quarter concludes down in Lisbon. Marcus Kingset, wide side of the field on the right side of the formation, the lone receiver. Mason Ronfro, slot left side, runs in flat motion. He'll be now aligned on the right side. Play action. Worley being chased as he tucks it and runs, and he gets it back into the middle of the field between the hash marks, brought down inside the 15 to the 13, gain of 12.
Yeah, and he bounced off some would-be tacklers, pursuit there in the backfield, and turned it upfield for positive yardage. The Cardinals right now taking advantage of just some errors on the Borough side. The Cardinals are doing a great job not taking anything away from how they're executing, but they're also capitalizing on some missed tackles or, some penalties and some turnovers.
Cardinals will get up the line of scrimmage, 16 on the game clock here in this first quarter. Race Worthy waits for the snap to come back, comes back to him. He'll run forward. He's sandwiched there at the line of scrimmage between Kazette and Swanson, and that should be the final play of the first quarter, marking off a 4-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 6 when we come back to start the second quarter on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Langdon area Edmore Munich leads Hillsboro-Central Valley 6-0.
New Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans are here. In the Hillsboro area, contact Tim Kazette, 701-430-0877. These new Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans feature exclusive genetics and high-demand trait platforms like Enlist E3 soybeans and XtendFlex soybeans. Golden Harvest Seeds. Talk with your area representative, Tim Kazette, 701-430-0877 for Golden Harvest Seed.
North Dakota state law requires students attending school to be up to date on immunizations that protect them from life-threatening diseases such as measles, chickenpox, mumps, or pertussis. Trail District Health Unit reminds parents to get your children all the recommended vaccinations for their health and the safety of our community. Contact Trail District Health Unit if you have any vaccination questions or if you would like to schedule an appointment. Call 701-636-4646 4434 for Trail District Health Unit.
In the red zone, starting the second quarter, Langdon area, Edmore, Munich trying to take advantage of a short field and build a 2-score lead as Hillsboro-Central Valley looking for a stop to start this second quarter. Mason Romfro out wide left side. Marcus Kingset in the slot as Worley takes the high snap, looks to throw over, and it is nearly intercepted, but it's held on to and whipped away. Mason Romfro makes the play on the outside for the touchdown for the Cardinals.
Yeah, able to break out of a tackle as he caught it right at the first down stick and made a little bit of a shimmy and shook off the would-be tackler and able to get in those last 3 yards for the second touchdown.
Race Worley with his second touchdown pass of the game. And it will be on for the 2-point attempt. Cardinals break the huddle. We'll send out 3 receivers in a tight bunch on the left side. They'll send Mason Romfro in motion out left wide as Worley then looks to pass, throws it in, and is knocked down by Peter Dryber. Dryber got the paw up, knocked down the quick pass, but the touchdown stands, and it's 12-0. Langdon area, Edmore, Munich leading over Hillsboro-Central Valley on the Tim Kazette Seat Sales scoreboard.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Touchdown passing for Race Worley, a 58-yard touchdown pass to Marcus Kingset, and then after an interception, a 7-yard touchdown pass to Mason Romfro, his second touchdown receiving on the year, his second game back. And both 2-point conversion passes fell incomplete, so the Cardinals leading 12-0 as Marcus Kingset gets set to kick it deep. This time kicking from left to right as you see it, and north to south as we sit here at Randy Vegan Field.
Yeah, and the Cardinals, took advantage of a turnover and a penalty, which I know was, declined because of the pass play, but and a few missed tackles too.
Cardinals kickoff goes here. This time more of a line drive kick into the hands of Landon Olson. He'll bring it up across the 25, trying to get outside to the right side, looking at blockers in front of him. Gets up onto the 40, up to the 43-yard line.
It's a nice return.
And a good return and a little bit of momentum there with the special teams there for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
That's one thing that Coach Hinkle was talking with the guys as they come off the field. You see Halfley coming off, and you see also Cooper Broughton and some others coming off for the Burros on special teams. And they talked about, hey, let's get something here. Let's kind of flip the field and get some momentum going.
1st and 10, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Longthorn wide left side, Mitzel wide right side. Getting on the field, or getting adjusted. Here's a play action going down the middle. It's going for, we got a collision. And going for Hebel out of the backfield. Ran into the defender, no flags.
Oh my, I'll just say there's sprinting going on the sideline by the Burros, asking 11:39 to play in the first half. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Hebel, pass was coming over his shoulder, so he's watching the ball and runs into the defender. What happened on the play, and it just
didn't get a chance to get to the ball.
Incomplete pass. That's how it is. Move on to the next play now is what you got to do. Longthorn out wide left side. Here is Halfley there on the far side. They hand off up the middle, and minimal carry that time, about a half a yard for Landon Olson.
Yeah, that's it. Is he tackled there by Dawson Hine.
Well, they mark it forward all the way up to the 35, so give him 2. He'll take 2 that time, but still 4 carries for 7 yards, well off the 37 for 338 that he had on the season coming into the game.
Three receivers left side, including the tight end Dryberg out wide left on the formation. Olsen back to pass. Rush comes. Gets blocked. He now looks, he's got room on the left side. He'll look to scramble. See, tucks and runs. Nearly caught from behind, but he's across the 15 to the 40. Down the sideline to the 25, 20, 15, 10. And he goes all the way in for the touchdown. 55 yards for Riley Olsen on the scramble.
Yeah, and Riley was being so patient. The quarterbacks that have the arm that are continually looking downfield, and the coaching staff was here on this near sideline where I stand, and they're saying, "Oh, Riley, come on, you got this." And they're thinking first down and more, and then the more became more, and as you said, it goes for a score.
Riley Olsen, his third rushing touchdown in the last two games.
Big play. Big bounce back after the two plays before.
A lot of momentum there for the Burros to try and grab some stuff back. Michael Longthorne on for the extra point kick. It is up. It is good. And the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros cut into the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinal lead. It's Cardinals leading 12-7. 10:51 to go, second quarter on yourliveevent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Couple of big plays give Hillsboro-Central Valley a little momentum. The Landon Olsen kick return to give him good field position. And then on third down, it's Riley Olsen, a scramble as he keeps running all the way down, 55 yards for the score. Like a Longthorne PAT, and it's 12-7. 10:51 to go in this first half. Burros trail. Cardinals with the lead, getting the ball back, trying to do what they've done the last couple drive, and that's finish it with the ball in the end zone. Bowden Allen kicking from right to left. As he has it teed up, ready to go. Back deep to receive will be Mason Romfro and Marcus Kingset for the Cardinals. Allen with the good kick here, back to the 17-yard line, picked up by Kingset. He'll work it out to the left side, looking to get some room. He cuts back in towards the hash marks, and he's brought down right at the 41-yard line. Another big return on special teams, this time for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think it was Kazette, or that check, were they saying 14? I think that was Kazette 44 on the tackle.
44.
Yeah, Dryberg wasn't out there. I'm thinking, that's not Peter.
First and
no disrespect, but he knows. He knows that his eating time is not there. It's him lining up as a D end.
He's out at the D end right now as the Cardinals send a man in motion. That's Marcus Kingset. Run it with Worley and planted in the backfield.
My.
Swanson's pumped up.
Oh, Nelly.
Jake Swanson lights up the homecoming crowd here on Friday Night Lights.
Well, he was on this sideline after Olsen scored, and he was, getting into some of the other big boys and trying to bring a little energy.
Second down, two receivers left, one right, trying to get the Burros to jump. Cardinals don't get him to cross, so now they'll change the play as it being called in from the sideline. Send Nicholas Kingset in flat motion, back to pass. Worley, he's looking down the left sideline. He's going back, and it is nearly one-handed by Marcus Kingset as they're trying to attack the new corner, Cody Rage, going up his first start here tonight after the injury to Thompson.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Rage, he was right there. I'll tell you, the young guy, he's had some reps here in the last couple weeks. He's ready. Next man up, you mentioned Thompson with the broken finger. He'll be out for a week or two is what he told me. Also, Reeve Leiser here on the sideline has been missing everything up to this point because of the knee surgery. He says he's coming back next week.
Jack Matson, Easton Baszler come in at D tackles, looking to rush here on 3rd and 9. Back to pass, Worley looking left on the quick route and throwing behind Mason Romfro that time on the slant.
He slipped a little bit, didn't he? Looked like he slipped a little bit. Landon Olsen was, looking to get out there, but I don't know if that was thrown behind him and if he was trying to cut the other way, if they were just miscommunicating, or if he slipped on the grass. But nonetheless, it's incomplete.
Showing up as the 3-and-out here now with 9:55 to go in the second quarter. Back in punt formation. Here is Gellner will punt, so the center goes back. The long snapper sends it across, and the punt here will take a good Cardinal bounce down inside the 20, down to the 15, maybe to the 14, where they spot it down here for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Yeah, that really did take a big role for the Cardinals. Credit the coverage of the Cardinals, though, because that was a good hang time. They were down there and right around Longthorn, and okay, let's not get in the middle of this and just let's be safe. And then it took a big bounce for Langdon area. Nice special teams punt by the Cardinals.
Burrows, this will be the farthest back that they start their field position here today. Olsen under center, I formation, toss play out to left side. Hebel trying to get a kick-up block. Olsen waits for it. Land Olsen cuts back to the middle field. It's a race to the end zone, to the 45, 50, at the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
And Peter Dryberg and Hebel and everybody else up front. Wow, what a block and then what a cut. But I'll tell you what, you've got Haddleston, you've got Dryberg that are lifting their arms and getting excited here and showing the energy and the excitement with the crowd, and all of a sudden this entire game has flipped here in the last, minute and a half of game time?
Yeah. 10:51 was the last, so yeah, minute 20, thereabout. Here as Longthorn on to kick the PAT. As the Burros have taken the lead, looking to extend it here as a snap, hold, kick is all good. 14-12, Hillsboro-Central Valley leads over Langdon area Edmore Munich on your Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Here's another reason why you should contact Mike, Darren, and Tim at Wright Implement Hillsboro. Let them know I said call Wright Implement.
For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Wright Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Wright Implement for farm equipment, repair, and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Wright Implement, 701-636-5692.
Well, for the first quarter, Landon Olsen had been bottled up, had 4 carries totaling 7 yards. You bust one for 85, helps you get to that 9.1 yards per carry average you came into the game with.
Bottled up, and you can do the flip top off of a can and forget the cap on that plastic bottle.
It was like they shook it up, just exploded, but also
absolutely.
a great job to set up the block, the kick out from Hebel. The patience there to see it there for the junior running back, and the big touchdown run showing the Jets on the end. Bowden Allen to kick it off for Hillsboro-Central Valley, as it will be a deep kick, angled, picked up here inside the 15, on the run by Mason Romford, working his way along the sideline, hit by Cody Rage, wrapped up that time though by Michael Longthorn, and inside the 30 is where Langdon area Edmore Munich will start this drive.
Well, Longthorn played it perfect position down here not to allow him to get to the corner. And then, as you said, you had Rage who make the tackle, and also a young man that's been getting more active on special teams. Saw it last week. Maybe it wasn't perfect last week to start, but it got stronger, and Sawyer Owens, the young freshman, he was right there as well.
Hillsboro-Central Valley.
This is a big series for both teams.
Their sideline is getting loud. Underneath us, it is getting loud. Pistol formation for the Cardinals. Ace Worley, high snap, pulls it back down, hands off in the backfield, and might have thrown off the timing a little bit as Mason Ronfro couldn't get much. Pick up a yard.
He couldn't get much. Caden Cassette, he came flying in there, and the look of his eyes when I gave him a little, pat on the shoulder pads after that touchdown, and he looked at me and the fire of the eyes of a linebacker.
Cassette playing well after coming in for an injury early in the year, staying in that starting lineup. Dropped the pick last week, had the one earlier tonight. Now Worley throwing over the middle, lofts it in and right in between the defenders.
Nice throw.
Pinpoint accuracy that time to Nicholas Kingset in the first down.
That was a great throw. Olsen gets the tackle, but it was the throw from Worley and Kingset with the reception. They run some nice routes, and Worley's got a great arm.
22 yards on that completion to Nicholas Kingset, his first catch today.
I don't care what you told me before the game, now during the game, or after this game's over. These are two pretty darn good football teams. I just about said the other day, the other D word, like Daisy or something. I don't know.
Combined for, 6 titles in the last 5 years, plus a couple extra championship games in there. Here as it will be Worley keeping it here. Left side gets away from Dryberg, who gets up a little slowly after the play. A 5-yard gain across midfield down to the 45.
Yeah, Worley slippery and elusive and able to get away and get some positive yards.
Here on 2nd and 5, Cardinals looking to take back some momentum here. Got the big play for the first down, crossing midfield now, doing what you want to do on offense after Hillsboro-Central Valley. 2 big rushing plays to get into the end zone and take the lead here in this first half. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Shotgun set, running back to the left side. Worley takes a snap. Looking, got lots of time. Now rolls out to his right side. Being pressured by Halstead, throws across the middle. Wide open on the right sideline is down the looking through there. That is Amble.
Yep, Cody Amble. Yeah, Cody Amble just kind of settled down. Hattlestead was in pursuit. Looked like a defender was, looking into the quarterback's eyes and maybe looking to come up in case the quarterback started scrambling, caught in no man's land. Amble, to his credit, he just settled down into an open area and stayed there and became a really good target for his quarterback.
Another 22.
Credit to Amble for it. That's really just smart football.
Up over 150 passing, 2 touchdowns in the first half for Brace Worley. Also has an interception here on 12 attempts. Motion your receivers, readjust them over to the right side of the formation. Worley will take the snap, hand off. Mason Ronfro, Cole Hebel there to wrap him up, and Cazette's there to clean him up.
Yeah, Hebel, Cazette, your 2 inside linebackers. Baszler busted through that line of scrimmage, but it was the 2 linebackers read it all the way. Loss of 2.
Here will be a 2nd and 12 then as the Cardinals.
Nice crowd here tonight too. You mentioned the sidelines of the players. Tell you what, these fans, both sides, just some great support.
Marcus Kingset, he's been active in the first half. He's wide left, top side of your screen. Looking to pass. Worley, he's going that way as he throws over the middle, and it is intercepted! Mitzel with the pick in the end zone!
Yeah, Mitzel read that thing. He came over. Rage was with the receiver. He was in pretty good position, but it was Mitzel who read that, got there, and said, "This is mine" on the hit, able to hang on to it. Great interception by Mitzel in the secondary.
9 takeaways in the last 3 games for the Burros defense. The second one here today, Mitzel with a pick. That's the now 5th interception thrown by Worley on the season.
Matson was out in that last couple of plays defensively. They're now rotating, Jake, 8 defensive linemen. The depth has been built in that front line. 8 defensive linemen now for Hillsboro-Central Valley, rotating in and out.
You look at Dryberg, Swanson, Leal, Hattlestead, Baszler, Matson, McRitchie, Brandt. Just a lot of guys there helping keep everyone fresh. Dryberg will be sent in motion as they run the toss play to Hebel. He's looking to pass. He's thrown it deep, looking for Mitzel, and it is incomplete. Mitzel going on Marcus Kingset there in coverage, knocks it away, breaks it up as Hebel, the incomplete pass.
Yeah, it was very, very close. Very close. Maybe didn't leave the hand of Hebel how he wanted. Mitzel had to just slow down a little bit, come back to it. Defender was there as well, and it was close play in all aspects.
I know Hebel's a baseball player too, but that was a good throw on the run
absolutely.
For your fullback.
Yeah.
Second down for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Olson runs the option, and he will keep it himself, and he's wrapped up in the backfield, rushing in off that edge spot.
Cole Welsh.
Welsh comes in, makes the stop, loss on the play, brings up 3rd and 14.
Yeah, clock runs here, first half, 6:25 now to play. It's 14-12. Cardinals had gone up 12-0. Burros have come back with a couple of big plays. Now they had an interception defensively. Cardinals trying to get their defense to come up with a stop here on the 3rd, and as you said, 13 scoreboard saying 14. So it's 3rd and long.
Dylan Mitchell comes in, replaces Landon Olsen. He'll be the receiver wide left side. He had the pick, trying to make another big play. Back to pass. Olsen looking, sets up a screen that time in the middle. Give it up to Peter Dryberg, and the tight end screen gets him up to the 20-yard line. Won't be much there. It's just the 4 yards back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there was a couple of missed blocks there because that thing was really set up to go for a whole lot more, but a missed block or so, and the Cardinals took advantage of that. Some linemen are, it's being discussed as they come here to the sideline.
Defense props up the offense that time for the Cardinals.
We'll see if they,
interception.
we'll see if they go back to that play later in this game because that was all there.
Adelstead comes in late here for the Burros here to block on that line. Fortman back in punt formation. Snap is back, and the punt is a high punt angled towards the sideline. It will bounce at the 46, roll to the 47, and that is right there on the hash. Officials won't even have to do much work to spot that football.
Yeah, 27-yard, 30-yard punt, and 5:07 to go in the first half. So credit Langdon's defense for, getting off the field and giving their offense really good field position to begin this drive. 14-12, what a game we have here. Homecoming for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Had the short to field earlier after defensive takeaway, got the touchdown. Now they'll come out, send Mason Romfro out of the backfield in motion out wide to the left side. Have an H-back on the left side as well, also a tight end right side. They'll send Marcus Kingshead in motion. That little push pass comes it off. He cuts there in between a hole down on the left sideline, and he nearly breaks it free as he crosses here the 30-yard line, picking up a big gain on that run for Marcus Kingshead.
He's got some really good speed, doesn't he, on that little push pass coming around.
Kind of like that Chiefs last year with Tyreek Hill there. Just get it to him and let him run.
Yeah, and get him into open space and let him do some things.
A 8th first down of the game for the Cardinals. Sending 3 receivers left side. Running back in the backfield. Wes Wortley. Snap will come back, and will be a direct snap here to Romfro. Mason Romfro trying to get to the outside. Good outside contained that time by Michael Longthorn. Limits it to a 4.5, 5-yard gain.
Yeah, nice tackle one-on-one. Longthorn able to bring him down in the open field.
2nd down, 5 yards to go. Clock ticking here, hitting 4:15 to go in this first half. Remember, we'll have your Farmers Union Insurance halftime report coming up. We'll get some coaches' comments, look around the area with the other games going on here tonight. On your Friday Night Lights on yourliveevent.com.
Trips here to the near side, short side of the field.
Marcus Kingsett is the wide one up against the border. Nicholas Kingsett goes in flat motion here. Right side, left side, lone receiver there. They run the option play that time. Worley will tuck, keep it himself. Comes inside, picks up a couple. He'll be about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, he's brought down by Kazette. Kazette able to get in there and chase him down from behind. Keep him a yard short of a first down.
3rd and 1. Here inside the 20-yard line now, so the Cardinals get into the red zone. That last drive, that interception was thrown from outside the 20. Burrows hoping for another takeaway here. Cardinals, Worley taking his time. His conserves getting the shoe adjusted. Now he gets the play in. Gets into the shotgun formation. 2 receivers left side. Sends a man in motion. It'll be Worley keeping himself on the quarterback power. Gets through 1, 2, 3 missed tackles, and he's down here to the 10-yard line for a first down.
Yeah, and Worley runs hard. Now he's putting that shoe back on after it came loose again, and boy, he really ran hard, physical quarterback, getting a really strong run inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And it will be 1st and goal then for Langdon area, Edmore, Munich.
Leland Swanson out. Baszler and Matson have come in for tackles on the defensive front for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Cardinals here got 10 guys that go both ways, offense and defense. So we'll see here how they do. As Mason Romfro comes in, runs at the quarterback spot, direct snap comes back to him. And it will be into a pile, big pile.
Dryberg, Baszler wrapped up. Everybody else trying to reach in there and strip the ball out, but it's Dryberg and Baszler teaming up for the tackle. No gain.
Conceded.
Maybe a yard. Going to give him a yard.
Off on that, or was he lined up outside on that one?
He was,
that wildcat.
yeah, he was lined up on the outside. Now they bring Worley back in.
Now Jack Romfro, the tight end, will be lined up right side. 3 receivers left side. Mason Romfro motions out of the backfield to the tight end H-back spot. Worley, the lone empty set. Looking to pass, throws over the middle, and incomplete pass. A lot of pressure that time. Dryberg with the defensive pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure, and this is physical. These two teams really leaning on each other, and it's physical. Burrow's secondary, we'll see if they get a little bit tighter in their pass coverage.
Just as we look at the screen, too, seeing it's getting a little darker out there. Gotta pick up that ball a little sooner here as we approach halftime. Minute 51 left to go in the second quarter. Back to pass, pressure over the middle. It is caught. Whoa, look at the jump cut out to the outside. Mason Romfro. Whoo, that was a Madden juke that time.
Yeah, it really was. 2 missed tackles there. They brought Riley Olson on the safety blitz. He came, but quarterback Worley stayed right there, and Romfro with the catch, getting out of some would-be tacklers, and the Cardinals are back on top.
His second touchdown catch of the game.
Big play first half, huh? Wow. Both teams.
Back and forth, going for 2. Tight bunch set on the right side, then motion the tight end over there as well on that strong side. Worley runs the pitch play to Mason Romfro. He's looking to pass, throws it over, and it is in that far corner, caught for the 2-point conversion. Mason Romfro with the 2-point pass after he catches the touchdown.
This is something. These are 2 well-coached teams. Wow.
Langdon area Edmore Munich leads 20-14. Minute 45 to go, first half on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They have the full line of Fendt, Massey Ferguson, and Challenger tractors. They have high-capacity Claas combines. They are your new Brandt dealer. Visit with them for augers, grain carts, heavy harrows, and Brandt's new vertical tillage. Ziegler Ag Equipment has Bourgault chisel plows, and they are your Amity beet equipment dealer. They have on the lot a new Wilrich 51-foot chisel plow. Call 218-784-2961. Talk with Chuck or Neil for pricing. Ziegler Ag Equipment, 218-784-2961.
Touchdown catch and a 2-point conversion puts the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals back up on top 20-14 after they scored the first 2 touchdowns to make it 12-0. Hillsboro-Central Valley came back with a couple of big touchdown runs, made it 14-12, and after some defensive plays there to get the ball back, Cardinals make a play on offense, and now they kick it off to the Burrow offense, seeing how they can answer. The Kingset kick is a short kick, picked up at the bouncing at the 30. Landon Olson looking for room. So he's just slowly working his way up. Flay comes flying in behind the play. Currently marked down here at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, I'm sensing that it's going to be illegal block or a hold here on Hillsboro-Central Valley.
We'll see if so.
Hold.
That'll be the
4th penalty.
3rd penalty. Well, they had 1 decline, so 3rd accepted. So that will mark it back here to the 36-yard line. No, the 26.
Yep.
26. That's where that flag came in. Minute 54 to go. Burrows 2 timeouts left in this first half.
Minute 38, right?
Minute 38 left. Trying to see if they can do the double up because they have the option to return the kick in the second half. Riley Olson, I formation behind him. Pitch goes behind Olson. He'll just dive on it. Landon Olson recovers it, though, but a loss on the play of 8 yards.
Yeah, all the way back to the 19-yard line. It'll make it 2nd down and long, and Halfley will come in. Mitzel comes out. The play from the sideline for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Credit the Cardinals after all emotion and momentum had switched to Hillsboro-Central Valley after the Cardinals had jumped up by 2 scores. Took advantage of the good field position in that last drive to take the lead.
Seemingly staying cool, calm, collected. Riley Olson fakes the fullback give, right side, gives it to Landon Olson, left side. He gets it up to the 20-yard line. Gain of 3 and a timeout called by the Cardinals.
Yeah, that tackle was there by Gage Goodman for Langdon area.
So the timeout here with 52.9 left on the clock in the first half will be third down Hillsboro-Central Valley when we come back on yourliveevent.com.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada, invites you to order your new Buick and Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazers, Traverse, and Enclave, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet and Buick dealer, providing sales and a service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch, Smurf, or Jay. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada, 218-784-2000.
53 seconds before halftime tonight in Central Valley. Langdon area Edmore Munich leading 20-14 as we come all the time out. Burrows have the ball, third down. At the half, Central Cass leading 14-0 in their matchup. Game going on there in Region 1. Here's a give for the Burrows, and it will be a 6-yard gain. Bring up now a 4th and 9, and another timeout called here by Langdon area Edmore Munich as we take a moment here to get you ready for our halftime coming up. We'll see here the Burrows with 4th and 9. Got to get that last run into the book, and checking some other scores tonight on yourliveevent.com. Wonder Ridgewood leading 16-8 over Maple River after the first quarter in 9-man play. Kindred was up 22-0 on just 5 offensive plays with 3:33 left in the first quarter. Was Lisbon leading 16-0 in the second quarter there, another Region 1 matchup. And Minnesota, no score at half between Polk County West and Fosston. 3 Thunder turnovers in that first half. Here's a update here as the Warbirds lead Maple River 22-8 at half. Punt formation for Hillsboro-Central Valley. James Fortman.
We're missing a guy. Boy, this has been like the 4th time tonight on special teams that guys have been missing.
Well, get everyone in now. Fortman back in punt formation. And the good kick as he booms it. Here, caught. It's muffed! It's muffed and jumped on by who? Wait for the officials.
Burrows say they have
Cardinals.
it. They say Cardinals ball.
Officials say the Cardinals got it. As Kingset had it slip through, but able to jump on just in front of Kyle Halfley.
Yeah, Halfley was right there. He might have got a finger on it, but King's able to pull it in.
So 40 seconds left, no timeouts.
This game's going to be something here in the final 40 of this half, but whole second half, I think we're in for a real treat.
We still got a fun 24 minutes left. Yeah. From the 43-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Running back, Mason Ronfro goes to an H-back on that left side of the formation. We got movement up front. Receiver dipped a little bit, and we got a false start called on the Cardinals, their first penalty of the evening.
That'll back it up 5.
So, again, Cardinals out of timeouts. Here, clock will stop, of course, when they get out of bounds. Also, the reset chains on first downs. Here, as we get the play called in, everyone checks the wristband for Langdon area Edmore Munich as the junior quarterback, second-year starter, Race Worley, trying to lead a 2-minute drive, a 40-second drive here in this second quarter. He's already got 3 passing touchdowns tonight. Back to pass, out of the empty set, looking deep as he's planted, as he's hit, and it is picked off by the Burrows. The pressure forces the pick. Cody Rage with the pick, and he brings it back to the 43-yard line. And a big play defensively for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Well, how about that for the young man? They have been attacking at him all night long, and I'll tell you what, some people would have hung the heads, early in the game, but he has stayed with it. He has said, I am here to make plays, and boy, he has really positioned himself there. That's a huge takeaway. And the Burrows here, some timeouts remaining, still 30 seconds. We'll see what happens from their own 45.
They'll basically get it where they tried to recover the muff punt and only lose about 10 seconds of time. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left for Riley Olson in the shotgun set. Running back, Cole Hebel to his right side. He'll play action, looking to pass over the middle, looking for Dryberg. It's incomplete, overthrows his tight end.
Yep, Dryberg running downfield and coming over in the vicinity was Cody Amble as Dryberg looked up. Amble also looking up, knowing that that's not going to be caught. They avoid a big hit, big collision.
Kyle Halfley will bring in the play. Landon Olsen comes out here in this passing formation that the Burros want to do, try and get downfield. Remember, they do have one made field goal in one attempt this year. It was a 29-yarder back in week 3. Olsen runs the option. He'll pitch it out to Cole Hebel, looking for a kick-out block. He tries to get out to the left side. Stiff arm, can't get away. Back up to the original line of scrimmage. Clock will roll. Timeout comes here with 17 seconds left.
Yeah, and Kingset with a great open field tackle. Dryberg gets up slow and in some pain. But Kingset with a great open field tackle, fighting through a tough stiff arm of Cole Hebel.
17, well, call it 18 seconds left. 17.9 on the clock as we keep it here during this game break. Your break in the action brought to you by Lee Elfson, your platinum sales specialist with Furniture Mart. Call and ask for Lee to get your live event pricing there at Furniture Mart.
Well, you can call him, but when you stop in, all you got to do is say, hey, I'm here at Furniture Mart. I'm looking for Lee Elfson because I was told if I see Lee Elfson here at Furniture Mart and I say I'm watching from your live events that I can watch, with the comfort of a nice chair or a sofa or a recliner or whatever, you'll get your live event discount.
Yeah, really.
You go, hey, Lee, I'm here at Furniture Mart. I'm asking for you because Burke was saying, give me a discount. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Burrows looking to do something here on 3rd and 10. Back to pass. Riley Olsen, pressure in his face, setting up the screen, and a great read that time. That time, Alex Gellner might have slipped, might have read it, not sure, but either way, he was in the spot to make a play. Gain of 1, and looks like the Burros will let the clock run down. We'll see if they...
Nope.
They're going to take it to the half.
Yeah,
take it to half.
Gellner and Hine on that tackle really read that screen well, so we're going to catch up here and get some coaches' comments here at halftime. Just give me a second.
Yeah, we'll have Coach Scott Olson join us here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros at half. This is your Farmers Union Insurance halftime report with the Cardinals leading 20-14. Down to Coach Olson.
Well, Coach, wow, what a wild first half. Huge plays on both sides.
Yeah, and we got to limit those big plays against them. It is was a half of big plays, but we got to do a better job of doing our keys on defense and then tackling better in open space. Offensively, just nothing really in sync. Some big plays, but nothing drive worthy that we need to shore up.
Yeah, shore up, I think, both sides. Some tackling defensively and also offensively to get some extra blocks, don't you?
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything right now, and hopefully we'll figure it out second half.
All right, very good. Head coach Scott Olson here at halftime from Ryan Opdahl Agency, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. At the half, it's Langdon area leading Hillsboro-Central Valley on the Burros homecoming 20-14. You heard from the head coach of the Burros. We'll get together with the Cardinals head coach here at the end of the first half from the halftime show. Ryan Opdahl Agency, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Halftime report continues. Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Hi, this is Jacob Wright with a message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts. Drug and alcohol abuse impact many communities. Remember that strong family values, including open communication between parents and kids, helps keep all kids healthy and drug-free. Both school districts remind parents to support the various programs and activities that your kids are involved in and be a positive influence. I encourage all students to say no to drugs and alcohol and be involved in their school and community. This message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
There is another way to minimize your farm's risk and protect its equity with margin protection coverage. This is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. Margin protection provides coverage against an unexpected decrease or increase in operating margin. In other words, we can put a policy in place to protect you from changing input costs and crop prices on your farm. Let us help you explore this option between now and September 30th to get you covered. For more information, go to IREINS.com.
You're protected and appreciated at IRE.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
For all your fresh floral needs, rely on 3R Floral on Main Street in Hillsboro. If you have an upcoming wedding or a special event, contact 3R Floral to help with your floral needs for the occasion. Call 3R Floral at 701-636-2000. You can also find other gift ideas for all occasions at 3R Floral, including wooden items from Barnwood Designs. Check out the 3R Floral Facebook page to see some of the great gifts available. If you can dream it, we can do it at 3R Floral in Hillsboro. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Your halftime report from Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Ryan Opdahl, your local agent on West Caledonia Avenue. Give him a call, 701-436-5777. As we look at our first half, a wild first half that we had with the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals leading 20-14 over the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros as we break in that first half. It started off with a Marcus Kingset 58-yard catch on the seam route down the middle with 2:35 to go in the first quarter. The 2-point pass would fail and it would be a 6-0 lead. Burrows would then come out and would have a fumble recovered by the Cardinals. They would come back, take advantage of the short field, go 40 yards. The last 7 being Mason Romfro through the air from Royce Worley for Worley's second touchdown passing of the game. Again, the 2-point pass failed, and 12-0, 6 seconds into the second quarter. Then Hillsboro-Central Valley comes back. A Riley Olson, a 55-yard scramble on 3rd and 10. Busted down the left sideline, gets in for the touchdown from 55 out. Michael Longthorne PAT was good. It was 12-7. Cardinals still leading. But as they would then come out after that drive, they would be forced to punt. Burrows come back, and they get a 85-yard touchdown run from Landon Olson, his longest run of the season. And it would be, again, a PAT from Michael Longthorne. Burrows lead 14-12, 9:32 to go in the first half. It would be 1:45 to go in the first half when we would score again. Mason Romfro, this time 9 yards out on the catch from Royce Worley as he makes a nice little juke move, makes a man miss, and gets his way to the end zone. Then on the 2-point conversion, Romfro would take a pitch, and he would pass it to Marcus Kingset for the 2-point conversion pass, making it 20-14, and that will be our halftime score as well. So we'll take a moment here to look at the first half stats when we come back. But right now, Langdon area Edmore Munich leading Hillsboro-Central Valley 20-14. That's your halftime score on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee power tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber, Hillsboro.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime value such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
Halftime score, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros trail the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals 20-14. Let's talk with the head coach of the Cardinals, Josh Kravachka. Join us now with our halftime coach's comments.
Well, Coach, here on the Ryan Opdahl Agency halftime report, it was a first half of pretty much all big plays, accounting for a lot of things on both sides of the ball. What'd you talk with your guys about those big plays?
Yeah, we thought defensively, we played pretty solid. You know, we thought we shut down their option game pretty well. But like you said, big plays. They had a scramble touchdown and they had a little toss touchdown that went about 85. And, other than that, I thought we played pretty well defensively. We got to make sure we shear them up and keep playing hard because I think our kids are playing hard on both sides of the football.
Offensively, to get that last touchdown that switched maybe momentum or at least stopped, they had a lot of energy that you guys stopped.
Yeah, I mean, we got up early 13-0 or 12-0, then they got the momentum back and scored a couple, and then to get that one down by half, it kind of swung the momentum in our favor a little bit, but now it's a brand new ball game here going in the second half.
Yeah, what'd you tell your guys that, as you said, let's take away this, that, but specifically here going into the second half, what do you need to do?
Well, the biggest thing is take care of the football, make plays when plays are there to be made, and just be sound defensively. Play hard like we've been playing hard the whole game, and let the chips fall where they may.
Coach Kravachka, thanks so much. Hopefully talk with you afterwards.
All right, thanks a lot.
You bet. That's Coach Kravachka for the Cardinals from Langdon area here on the halftime report from the Ryan Opdahl Agency, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Visit with Ryan, or you can text him now. He might even respond to you if you give him a text now and ask about your insurance. Halftime, it is, as you see, Langdon area 20, Hillsboro-Central Valley 14, second half when we come back.
Big Tex is the name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Tim at 701-430-0877 or Larry 218-368-7989.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
Halftime report from Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Langdon area, Edmore, Munich leads 20-14. How did we get there? Well, for the Cardinals, it was 78 yards rushing in the first half. Race Worley with 10 carries, 46 yards. Mason Ramfo with 6 carries, 15 yards. And Marcus Kings at 1 carry for 17 yards. 17 carries, 78 yards on the ground in the first half. Through the air, Worley was 8 of 16. Wait, no, let me recount that. 9 of 16 passing in that first half. 172 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks as well in that first half. It was 3 catches for 79 yards and a touchdown for Marcus Kingset. 4 catches, 2 touchdowns, 49 yards for Mason Ramfo. It was 1 catch for 22 for Nicholas Kingset, 1 catch for 22 yards for Cody Amble. For the Cardinals, that's 78 on the ground, 172 through the air. That adds up to 250 even in the first half. Total offense on 32 plays, had 3 turnovers in the first half, had 9 first downs, 1 penalty for 5 yards. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, first half rushing, it was 160 yards rushing with Landon Olson, 7 carries, 87 yards and a touchdown. Riley Olson, 6 carries, 61 yards and a touchdown. And Cole Hebel, 4 carries for 12 yards. 17 carries, 160 on the ground, 2 touchdowns for Hillsboro-Central Valley. It was Riley Olson through the air, 3 of 6 passing for a total of 30 yards. 2 catches, 5 yards for Peter Dryberg. 1 catch, 25 yards to Michael Longthorne. 160 on the ground, 30 through the air. That's 190 yards of total offense in the first half for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They had 1 turnover in the first half. Here, 3 penalties for 20 yards. Just 2 first downs in the first half. A couple big plays taking away that number, but just 2. Oh, should also mention Cole Hebel also 0 of 1 passing in that first half as well on a fullback pass for the Burros. Defensively, Hillsboro-Central Valley has interceptions by Dylan Mitzel with a pick, Caden Gazette with a pick as well, and Cody Rage with a pick on defense for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As they get set for the second half, we get set for the second half as well. This has been your Farmers Union Insurance halftime report. Hillsboro-Central Valley will have the football to start half number 2 as they will await the kick. Marcus Kingset ready to kick it off for Langdon area, Edmore Munich, kicking from left to right. That's north to south. Again, no wind here tonight. It's been still all night. The flag's not moving. The flag's on the goalpost not moving. It's been a quiet night on that front.
The only breeze has been when enough mosquitoes get together and are all flapping their wings and go flying by you.
Well, hopefully you get all sprayed up, ready to go here as Hillsboro-Central Valley will send Mitzel and Olson back deep to receive. Kingset has the ball teed up. Our officials say, let's play, let's get it going. Here comes your second half on yourliveevent.com. There's the whistle. Kingset now, we'll see here. He's had a couple short kicks. This time it's a line drive kick. Will be bounce picking up. No, on the grass, just diving on Cole Hebel. Ate him up just like a grounder would, and he recovers it here at the 33-yard line to start half number 2.
Yeah, the Burros see what they do offensively, beginning from their 33 to open up the second half. Langdon area leading by 6 at halftime, 20-14 in a very key region matchup here in 11B.
Baszler, Leal, Halstead, Swanson, Foss coming on the offensive line. Dryberg, the tight end, Longthorne, Mitzel, the receivers, Olson, the quarterback, Hebel, and Olson, the fullback, tailback in that I formation. Riley Olson surveying, reading, getting under center, takes a snap, and runs the option right side, keeps it himself after the pitch. He's still on his feet into the open field at the 40-yard line. A foot race to the end zone, being tracked down, and he's caught from behind. Can't quite get it in, but a big play to start the second half for the Burros.
Well, my guess, Big Jake, as I was watching, as you were describing, I think it may have been an audible because Riley Olson was looking over at the coaching staff, and there was some communication going on, and receiver Mitzel, too, he was picking up on that, and there was some looked to me like, indicators of, some change there. And Riley Olson caught from behind.
53 yards on that option keeper. First and 10 now from the 14. Olson, I formation, again surveying, reads, now hands off Landon Olson, and he's swarmed in the backfield by the Cardinal defense. Everyone got to him.
Yeah, they sure did. There's, you've got Romful and also Hine behind the play because they had got in so quick, and then the rest of the Cardinal defense was there. It's a loss of 1.
Cole Welsh, Jack Romfo, Alex Gellner, Theo Romfo, Dawson Hine, Gage Goodman, Race Worley, the defensive line and linebackers, Marcus Kingset, Cody Ambuel, Mason Romfo, Nicholas Kingset, the defensive backs defensively for Langdon area, Edmore, Munich.
Theodore Romfo, we'll keep our eyes on him here.
Here is Olson, back to pass, looking over the middle, and it's knocked down nearly. Picked that time on the quick pop pass, trying to get to Dryberg, the tight end.
I think it was Jack Romfo that knocked that down.
In a crowd there, not sure whose glove it was. But
that was really quick, yeah.
Brings up 3rd and 11. They can get a first down.
Yeah, first down right at the 3 is where the first down marker is.
Mitzel bringing the play. Kyle Halfley will check in now, too, as a receiver for Landon Olson. Here on that Burrow substitutions. Clock stopped here with 10:45 to go in this third quarter. Mitzel, lone receiver right side, 3 receivers left side with Longthorn, Dryberg, and Halfley from the inside to the outside. Running on a quarterback keeper. Olson gets it inside, and he reaches for it. The ball pops out. The ball pops out.
Langdon has recovered.
Cardinal football, huge play that time for the defense. Would have been right around the first down marker, but the fumble sends it back to Langdon area, Edmore, Munich.
I'm not sure who came up with it. Cody Amble. I saw his jersey number 5 get up. I don't know if he had the ball and instantly gave it to someone else, or if it was somebody inside of him as far as a number goes. But yeah, Riley had broke through there, and then they were able to strip it away from behind, and the Cardinals pounced on it. So big turnover, big change there.
From the 8-yard line, red zone turnovers, they hurt a little bit extra. We'll see how the Burrow defense can respond, see if they can get the ball back. Took 3 takeaways in the first half. Worley motioning a man up to the line, now coming across the motion, and we got a whistle here. Timeout, miscommunication. Everyone going to get on the same page here with 10:39 to go in this third quarter. Cardinal football leading 20-14, 1st and 10 from the 8 when we come back.
The city of Hillsboro welcomes you with opportunities to build, grow, live, and work in the Hillsboro community. With the City of Hillsboro Renaissance Zone, new businesses and entrepreneurs can use to start a business. The time for you to consider Hillsboro is now. Come see us, make the drive, and visit the City of Hillsboro. Contact city offices or visit www.hillsboro-nd.com. Small town, big opportunity. Experience Hillsboro.
Timeout taken by Langdon area, Edmore, Munich, as they look to start their first drive of the second half. Will come out here after recovering the fumble on their own 8-yard line. They will send Jack Romfro, the tight end, wide right side, bottom of your screen. Sending 3 receivers left side now, motioning out into an empty set for Worley. Race Worley will take it. He'll run up the middle into the wall of blue. Adelstead was there, setting the edge, tried to bounce it back inside right to Swanson, and gain of 1.
Yeah, and also Cazette coming up the middle, and Dryberg a hand in there, so some team defense early here, third quarter.
Just checking out here. No real substitutions right now here for either team. A lot of the ones out there going head-to-head. Late adjustments here, getting set up. 2 receivers left now. Nicholas Kingset comes out wide right, then he runs back. They're all around the formation.
Now he's coming,
Who's going where? They do get set, and the snap will get off. They will hand off in the middle, and nowhere for Mason Romfo to go, and he's brought down, no gain.
Yeah, Hebel tripped him up, but you had Dryberg and Swanson in on the quarterback, Worley.
third down. This is where it's basically been feast or famine for the Cardinals. They've hit some big plays. They've also had some interceptions thrown here on third down.
Yeah, it's third and a strong 7.
Snap, a high snap back here into the end zone, and Worley will pick it up, and he's looking to throw, and he just throws it away.
Yeah, he had a receiver, Amble, coming back for it, so, he definitely was, throwing towards a receiver, but Swanson and Dryberg in that end zone trying to bring Worley down, and credit Worley for, the smarts, intelligence to pick, look and get that thing out of there to save, a safety.
And didn't get back to the line of scrimmage, but was hit as he thrown, so officials taking that into account as well. Here's a snap, comes back. A long time to get the punt off. It is off. Michael Longthorne will fair catch it here inside the 40, and a little stutter step here. It'll be at the 39-yard line to begin this drive after the Cardinal punt.
You see some of the adjustments, I think, from halftime of both teams, and you talk about making some adjustments. You can, if you're out on the farm there, you can visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds for some of the new Lima Grain Buster and Dual, the bin Buster, and you've got the Dual with the strong yields and the high protein with the Dual, a couple of the varieties, and of course the AgriPro SY Velda still available from Rocky Nedham Seeds, Caledonia.
In the middle of the field, Dryberg tight end right side I formation, handoff. Cole Hebel, the fullback, runs through the back of his own blocker and tries to get away. Gets it inside the 35, going to mark him forward ahead to the 34-yard line, gain of 4.
Yeah, linebacker Race Worley brings him down. Hebel runs hard, and I wonder if we won't maybe see a little bit more of Hebel here in the second half.
A little more that power game, we'll see. Burrows had the big play on the Olsen option keep, but then a couple plays later fumbled it. Did, though, nice job defense to get the ball back after a 3-and-out. Trying to take advantage of a short field, starting in Cardinal territory. 2nd and 6 from the 34. Olsen, play action, back to pass. Looking, he'll run it. Up the middle, it's bounced, it's loose, on the ground, bouncing around. Olsen slow to get up as the ball, we're waiting for the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, the Burros are able to recover. Tell you what, that's Swanson. Swanson was able to get over there and get on that. I think Olsen just possibly a little bit slow in getting up. Is he feeling that wrist, or maybe just checking his play card?
Well, from up here, it looked like it was almost like on the tackle, the face mask hit the ball out and maybe caught a little bit of the wrist as well, too. That's something we'll have to monitor.
Well, I think, too, just saying, to himself, like, come on.
Here's they run the option, keep it. Here's Cole Hebel up the gut. He'll pick up about 2.5. Be short here, about half a yard for 4th down.
So they'll bring in Brandt. Yeah, they'll bring in Richter for that jumbo, as you've got Olsen and Longthorne and Mitzel coming out. Hafley will come in.
This is the one where they'll slide Jake Swanson back to the fullback spot. But first, we're going to get a measurement here and just see exactly what the distance is going to be.
All the veterans of the chain gang are back in action tonight.
Yeah, got the A-team out there.
41 years experience and short by a length of a football. Yep.
All right, so we'll bring up a 4th down. Similar field area in the first half, just Burros were going the other way on their first drive. They came out here, went for it on 4th down in this jumbo set, and Cole Hebel had the big run for the first down. Seeing what they can do here. Hebel will be out there with the 2 fullback set. As everyone gets set, Olsen will be under center. He'll turn, he'll hand off, he'll give, running right side, and he will run forward for the first down.
Boy, he'll get the first down, but not by a whole lot. Credit Langdon area. They really crashed and pinched, and they made that tough, but there was just enough.
Cheers come as they move the chains. Hafley stays in. Mitzel checks back in as a receiver now.
If anybody remembers old demolition derbies, that was like, 10 station wagons all up against each other on that line of scrimmage. Big collisions.
Burros go to the shotgun set. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Back to pass. Olsen looking. He is pressured. He's wrapped up and blown dead. Jack Romfro is there. Also Cole Welsh. They're just that defensive line meeting at the quarterback for a sack.
Well, and credit the rush. They just kept collapsing the pocket and pushing the linemen back, and tremendous from how they got the rush from all angles, but also just didn't allow Riley Olsen to sneak through that, really collapse the pocket. That was a great job defensively.
This has been a problem for the Burros in the game. A little forward progress, backwards progress. A little inconsistency here, now trying to iron it out. As they run the pitch play to Landon Olsen left side, and he will take it inside the 30 and get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Tackled by Cody Amble and others for Langdon area. A third quarter that's been filled with both teams really, going at it physically. Some big plays, but some turnovers have so far stymied the Burros in this third quarter, which they've had the ball a lot here in this third quarter as far as time of possession.
As we hit 6 minutes to go, so halfway through, just let's see, do some math. 49 plus 39 is, what's that, like a minute 28 time of possession in this third quarter for the Cardinals. Spread them out, 3 wide, right side, 1 left. Olsen back to pass, has pressure again. He makes his way around, gets free, doing a little Michael Vick in the backfield, throws it deep towards the end zone, and it is Dryberg. No, he can't hold on. Can't hold on as he was falling backwards. Maybe a hand from Kingset got in there and dislodged it, but an incomplete pass.
Yeah, in traffic, 3 receivers, 3 defensive backs. Riley Olsen giving his receiver a chance to go make a play. Dryberg had it momentarily, couldn't just fully bring it in, falling down as you described. Kingset, I saw a white glove reach in there from one of the white jerseys, and it's incomplete. But credit Riley Olsen for not getting sacked back there, and still the composure and the arm strength to, as he's moving to his left, still, have the footwork and get the follow through to give his receiver a chance.
Big 4th down. Burrows going for it, 4th and 10. Olsen back to pass. Pressure comes. Gets away from the rush. Throws it over the middle towards the end zone. Trying to one-hand it to Longthorne. Can't get it. Overthrown. Incomplete. And a turnover on down.
Yeah, and Longthorne really covered by Kingset or Amble. That was Amble there. And, a lot of, hand fighting and working for position, and both going after the ball.
Cardinals really doing a good job secondary-wise, covering on that. Olsen extending the play, and that secondary just sticking with the receivers. 5:40 to go in this third quarter. Cardinal football here from the 28-yard line. Worthy will take the snap, rolls out to his left side, looking to throw it deep down the sideline, and it will be incomplete. Trying to go deep down to his main target here tonight. That being Marcus Kingset, incomplete pass.
Did you see that burst of speed by Kingset there at the end as he noticed it was going to be, downfield, and all of a sudden he found another gear? Wow.
As it gets dark out here with the lights too, to locate that ball down the sideline, looking back over your shoulder, got to have some good eyesight there with some of those adjustments.
Langdon area, Hillsboro-Central Valley. 30 pass attempts already? Wow.
Yeah.
Third quarter, 5:34 to go.
Early takes the shotgun snap, going back, and it is a quick out this time, trying to get to his receiver, Kingset, trying to give him a chance to make a play in space. He'll catch it, be swarmed right away. Landon Olsen, Cody Rage bring him down. Gain of 7 on the play.
Swanson comes out. Baszler comes in as a defensive tackle, joining Leal as tackles Hattlestead and Dryberg, defensive ends.
Third down, into a pistol set. 2 receivers right side, 1 left. Burrows showing blitz, trying to bring some pressure. Now they'll back off here with Hebel and Kazette. Early waiting here on 3rd and 2. Now brings up from the pistol, the shotgun, moving the running back up next to him. They'll run it here from the left side. He's stonewalled at the line of scrimmage. Ball pops out at the end, but he was already down. Officials come in saying no, he was down.
And I'm not even sure how much it really popped out. It looked like he was trying to stretch that out to get that first down, knowing he was very close. Hurry up, huddle, no huddle here.
in the pistol set, 4th and 1. Trying to make sure that they don't jump. Worley barking out the signals. That hard count, not fooling the defensive line on that attempt. 4th and 1, 4:15 to go in this third quarter. Cardinals letting the clock tick down, letting it tick, letting it tick, letting it tick. See here if they're going to run the play. Maybe try and get the Burros into a false sense of security, thinking they're not going to take it. And they will take a timeout. Second timeout of the second half for the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals. They lead 20-14 over Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. 4 minutes to go, quarter number 3 on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops Lake Park.
Third quarter, and this is already like the third or fourth down play between these two teams. As Langdon area Edmore Munich will have the ball. 4th and 1 on the 37. Hillsboro-Central Valley looking to get a stop. Much of this third quarter has been played in this half of the field.
Well, defensively here on the 4th and 1, they're leaving the regular defense out there. You still got to watch the ball. And, the Cardinals lining up like they're going for it.
And they're going to send Marcus Kingsit out very wide, nearly to the sideline on the bottom of your screen. In fact, he's so wide, he's off the screen right now. They're going to roll out, looking to pass. Worley being chased left side, gets a block from Mason Ronfro, frees him for the first down. And then coming up, Mitzel holding the knee as he came up to make the stop.
What a block, though, by Mason Ronfro. That allowed Worley to turn the corner. Excellent block, and Mitzel is here on the sideline, as you say, grabbing onto that knee and staying here. And I think we're going to have an official's timeout, or maybe not. They will take it now.
We'll take the timeout as well, right up along the border there on his own sideline. So injury timeout. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals when we come back after this break. 3:52 to go in the third quarter. Cardinals leading the Burros 20-14.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Well, Mitzel able to get up, helped over here to the bench as they'll check him out. Meanwhile, Kyle Halfley will come in as a safety right now for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Yeah, Mitzel's walking here on the sideline on his own and stretching out. So, a little stinger maybe. He's trying to loosen that kneecap up, or that knee.
From the right hash mark, Cardinals send 3 receivers to the right side. They run the direct snap to Mason Ronfro, who is lined up next to his quarterback, Worley, who then becomes the lead blocker, trying to repay for the block that he got in that 4th down carry. Ronfro, though, just to hear a short gain, 1 yard.
Yeah, Dryberg on the tackle. Worley, he's a tough kid, man. He's, sometimes you think of, quarterbacks, and but yeah, he's physical.
6'3", 180, second year as a starter. He'll be in the shotgun set. 2 receivers left, 1 right. That's Mason Ronfro, wide right side of the formation. Jack Ronfro is the running back. Worley being struck, and he is sandwiched. Hattlestead, Swanson, and Baszler all meet up and all get a bite of the apple on that sack.
I heard that collision here. Hattlestead gets up a little bit slow. It was a huge collision. And Hattlestead, the officials checking with him to see if, he's, groggy, or if there's any possible type concussion. Man, that was a huge, huge collision.
3rd and 15. 2 receivers right, 1 left side of the formation.
And Worley back to pass. Gazette comes through, nearly unblocked, and nearly Cody Rage with a pass breakup, nearly a fantastic pick, and Gazette just knifing through with the pressure that time.
As Hattleston again, he's coming off. Baszler is with him, and still they might keep their eyes on 67. 44 Gazette, he laid the wood.
Hattleston, the center too, so you gotta get that checked out. Might have to slide someone in. I think Mason Richter might be the backup center there. Here's the punt, is up, a high punt, not a lot of air travel, but a high punt, and then takes a Burrow bounce back, but quickly there as Mason Ronfro seen it come back towards him. He'll down it here at the 45-yard line. Ends up just being an 18-yard punt.
Yeah, I'm watching. Oh, Hattleston's coming back out, so he's all right.
2:24 to go in this third quarter.
Been defense. Big plays first half. Been defense making plays here. Third quarter.
This will be the 10th drive of the game for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As they bring it out from their own 45-yard line. Twin receivers to the left side. Have Dryberg as an H-back, motion from the right side to the left side. Olsen takes a snap, hands back to Cole Hebel, rush through the left side of the line, and he's brought down by Worley as he approaches the first down marker, gain of 10.
Yeah, that really helped that time. Baszler and Foss, look at that. Foss was downfield. We haven't seen that every play tonight, but Baszler, Foss, outside tackles getting downfield. Hattleston anchoring that line. Swanson and Leal, the inside guards. And as you said, Dryberg, shifted over into motion into that H-back and brought them some extra power going off that left side.
Receivers each way. It will be Halfley left side of the formation. As Olsen play action, back to pass, looking over the right side, and it is caught by Dryberg! He catches it over the shoulder, down the right sideline, in for the score! Peter Dryberg with the basket catch and the 47-yard touchdown.
Well, it was a basket catch, but Riley Olsen was doing the weaving. It was crochet needles, and it was maybe some big knitting needles, but he threw it right there for the basket catch, as you described by Peter Dryberg, right on the money, pitching dimes and winning the prize.
47 yards, Dryberg's second touchdown on the season. Here's his third catch of the day. Longthorn on to kick the extra point. Snap, hold, kick, line drive kick, squeaks over the upright, and it will be a Burrow lead, 21-20. 1:34 to go in the third quarter. Burrow's on top of your Tim Gazette seat sale scoreboard.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
21-20, Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Another
leading.
big play, huh?
Another big play, and a play that they've made 3 times. That's the PAT, 3 of 3 for Michael Longthorn today. That makes him a 16 of 17 on the season. Meanwhile, the Cardinals, they've scored 3 times as well, but just 1 of 3 on the 2-point conversion attempts. And those extra points after touchdowns, they loom large, and we'll see how that does in this one. Burrow's leading 21-20. Again, Peter Dryberg with the touchdown catch.
Mitzel's down here still walking, trying to loosen that leg up.
Bowden Allen will be here to kick off for Hillsboro-Central Valley. In a third quarter that's been played almost exclusively from the Burrow 40 and on. There's a line drive, beautiful kick. Picked up at the 10-yard line. Going back to receive it, Mason Rompro will bring it forward. He'll be met at the 25-yard line. 15-yard return. Burrows make the stop. Cheers coming out there as they're pumped up after the big play on offense, trying to bring that over to the defense.
Kaysen Buckholz and Ben Thompson down there on special teams as your kicker, Bowden Allen, really got a strong leg into that. That actually, it backed the receiver up, as you said, inside the 10, took it from the 8.
2 receivers right, 1 left, running back to the right side of Worley. That's being Mason Romfro as pressure comes from Hattlestead. Going down the sideline, down the left side, was on the hash marks and overthrows intended receiver again there. But we got Hattlestead again down as he was trying to make the play. And we're also going to have a flag called, holding called on the Cardinals. That will back him up.
Yeah, Hattlestead's in some pain here on the field.
So they'll march back to penalty. They'll check on Hattlestead, and we'll come back here with a minute 22 to go in this third quarter as they check it out. Burrows leading 21-20 over the Cardinals on yourliveevent.com.
I'm starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Caleb Hattlestead, after getting stretched out, walking off the field under his own power. Holding penalty again on the play, though, was the incomplete pass, marks it back. 2nd and 21 for Langdon area, Edmore Munich. Send 2 receivers left side. Worley looking that way, back to pass, throws it here, and it is caught. Trying to hook and ladder, and it's lateraled out of bounds. Time caught by Mason Romfro, and then trying to ladder it back.
Are they saying incomplete, illegal forward, toss, fumble? What's
Burrows are trying to say that he never had possession.
That's there's a lot of discussion here.
And they are going to count it as a good catch, and then the backward lateral will maybe take a couple yards off of it. So it ends up being a 9-yard gain that time for Romfro.
They're stretching out Hattlestead here on the sideline is what they're doing here. The assistant coach, Hinkle, trying to stretch out that right leg.
Here on second and 12. Second and 12. Here's we get that going here. Worley rolling out to the right side. He's going to go down the sideline. It is incomplete. Trying to over the head throw that time to Nicholas Kingzet. Incomplete pass. He was blanketed in coverage.
Yeah, Halfley had the coverage on Kingzet, and then Amble was going deep, and Longthorne had picked him up. Good coverage, and I'll tell you what, there was pretty good pressure. Brandt was in on the last couple of downs there and helping out that defensive line. Now you've got Swanson, Leal, Dryberg, and they're going to bring in Baszler.
And they're going to line Baszler up at that defensive end, so kicking him outside, whereas Swanson and Leal stay inside. 2 receivers right side. Marcus Kingzet in the slot as he will come in slow motion. And now looking down the sideline here, trying to go to Mason Romfro. It's off his pads, incomplete on the slant route. Good positioning that time for Longthorne to try and make a play on it. Romfro could have got his hands on it maybe, and we got a late flag.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is about. Going to be some
maybe some
extracurricular possibly, but
and a big moment here because it's either a first down or moving someone back. And Burrows are walking back defensively like it's on them.
Matson's going to come in.
And we are having an unsportsmanlike call. There will be then a Cardinal first down.
Swanson's out. Matson's in. Unsportsmanlike on the defense. I think
Not sure if something was said or something was done. Not sure on that, but officials called it. Now you live with it. Minute 6 to go in this third quarter. Fresh set of downs for the Cardinals. As they will send Ambulo wide left side, two receivers that side. Now they run shift, two receivers out wide right side. A lot of motion, a lot of shifts for this Cardinal offense. Empty set for Worley. He's looking to, no, he's going to run it. He's going to keep it. He's hit, bounces off the Leal attempt, and he's brought down here at the 40-yard line, gain of 1.
Yeah, was that Madsen or Baszler? Couldn't tell if it was 75 or 76 on the tackle there.
It looked like Leal to me, 77. So, Mark, who'd you think it was?
Survey says.
2nd and 9 for the Cardinals. Two receivers left side, one right. That's Nicholas Kingset by himself right side. Worley looking over the middle. It's intercepted by Driver. Peter Driver to the defensive end. Saw the quick screen coming. He just stops, says, I'm watching your eyes, and I'm going to pick off the pass.
What a play, huh? I mean, that is just football instincts. And you recall when we talked in the pregame about how these teams, they watch film, they study, these athletes do. That is, he did his homework, the classroom work, and then the athleticism, the intelligence to just be there to make that play. That's big-time stuff.
That's why Kyler Murray gets a study clause, because film time pays off. 1st and 10 for the Burros.
Pete's just going to say, Burke, I'll just get another bowl of raspberries.
He'll enjoy him as they hand off here. Peeble nearly gets the ball stripped away. Worley got the hand in there, but holds on to it.
Well, he carried a little bit loose coming through there.
Little
going to be the final play of the quarter.
Burrows will let the quarter run out here, bring it up 2nd and 4. When we come back, Hillsboro-Central Valley leading Langdon area Edmore Munich 21-20 as we head to the 4th quarter on your Tim Kazette Seat Sales Scoreboard.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros leading 21-20 over Langdon area Edmore Munich after the interception by Peter Dryberg. And let's take a look at Peter Dryberg the last 3 weeks. Coming into this game defensively, had 8.5 tackles, 4.5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 2 fumbles, force, a fumble recovery. Had never played defensive end before. This is his 3rd game at defensive end. He's done all that, and he's been in on a handful plus of tackles today. Picked up a pick, had a receiving touchdown as well. I think that's a hot streak for the senior.
It's a strong possibility of getting a little airtime on the postgame report is what it is.
Well, like you said, get those raspberries. He's earned it. 2nd down for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Dryberg will be lined up as an H-back on the right side of the formation. Twin receivers left side. Dryberg goes in that left side motion. They run the wide receiver screen out to Longthorne on the left side. Picks up the 1st down, and he's down inside the 20 to the 16, marking to the 15-yard line. Gain of 13.
Yeah, and as you describe Dryberg, that H-back, you've got Brandt there, playing at the opposite end, and now you've got Olsen coming in. So some really good adjustments here by both teams tonight. And that Dryberg to that H-back, when they've run that, they've found some really good dividends offensively.
A lot more heavy set here tonight with Hebel, the fullbacks line as the lone back.
2 physical football teams.
Longthorne will be the receiver left side, short side. Halfley the receiver right side on that far side. Olsen runs the option, and the ball pops loose again, and the Cardinals say they have it.
Yep.
They do.
I'm not sure if that was supposed to go into the hands and the belly of Hebel or if Olsen had pulled it out. It's on the ground. Another turnover.
3rd turnover by Hillsboro-Central Valley, 2nd fumble of this half.
And another one that they were able to recover.
And another one inside the red zone.
Right.
So 1st and 10 from the 16. 11:26 to go in this 4th quarter. Cardinals take over possession, trailing by a point.
Ace Worley motions a man out in the backfield, fakes and throws over the middle, knocked up, and it is picked off again!
Oscar Leal.
Oscar Leal with the quick hands!
Oscar Leal, 77, Oscar Leal. What a quick hands and a little leap and a little flip to himself, roll down, make the reception. Oscar Leal, 7-7. No bones about it.
Wow, that is a near defensive tackle's dream scenario that time.
That is, defensive linemen making plays. Remember on this very same field a few years back, Willison making the, INT.
That was on homecoming too, wasn't
Absolutely.
it? Olsen will be in the pistol set. Hebel the lone back behind him. Dryberg goes in right to left motion. The run the option. Olsen will keep it himself. Runs forward. Good penetration that time by the Cardinal defense, blowing that up from the start.
Outstanding defense by the Cardinals. That was Gellner again. Alex Gellner, 5'11", 220, defensive lineman.
Seniors played well.
Yeah, he has.
Been a leader. Quiet leader there in that defensive line. There,
been in a lot of stops tonight, and he's disrupted a lot of plays.
There's looks like the Burrows switch Swanson over to the left guard.
Yep.
Right now, here as Olsen hands off to Cole Hebel. He makes one guy miss, gets through an ankle tackle. Ace Worley brings him down here at the 10. Be a gain on the play here, 4 yards.
Yeah, watch here, as you've got Hattleston still at center. And you're going to have...
you got Foss out there at that right tackle.
Longthorn's going to bring the play in from the sideline.
Leal looks like he just flipped over to right guard, so they just flipped Swanson and Leal. Now Swanson goes back at right guard.
Yep.
Halfley wide right side, Longthorn slot right side, I formation, Hebel and Landon Olsen. Riley Olsen, play action, rolling out to his right side, throws over the middle, it is
caught.
It is. Longthorn with the touchdown reception.
Riley Olsen threw that on a line. It was a rope. And Longthorn knew he was going to get blasted from behind. Stayed there, squared up, took the hit. Touchdown, big touchdown. The Burros have their largest lead of the game now at 7. They trailed early 12-0.
And this will be a huge PAT. Longthorn just squeaked it over last time. He'll look to get a little extra air under it this time. Dryberg to snap. Riley Olsen to hold. Snap is wide. It goes by everyone. Longthorn picks it up, throws it to Olsen. He now runs to the right side. He throws it again, and it's now picked off by the Cardinals. That's just going to blow everything dead. I believe that would be an illegal forward pass. There, going for the flag there, but 2-point in effect fails, and that keeps it to a 7-point game. 27-20. Hillsboro-Central Valley on top, 9:55 to go, fourth quarter. Your Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com.
What a wild second half we've had, as we've had 4 turnovers between the two teams. 2 of them in the red zone. We've had 2 defensive linemen picking off passes, and add it all up, and it's the Burros with 13 points in the second half, now leading 27-20, 9:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Bowden Allen to kick it deep, and he does just that. Back here, picked up now by Kingset. Marcus Kingset brings it to the outside. He's turned back in by Landon Olsen into the waiting arms of Caden Kazette, bringing him down for the stop.
Yeah, both teams, special teams, They're not going too deep here. Sawyer Owens again down there on special teams, but there's a lot of number ones that are playing on these special teams units here tonight.
And especially for the Cardinals, there's guys that don't get a break even to come off on special teams, just some lower numbers on the overall roster numbers as well. Marcus Kingzett will be the slot right side. Nicholas Kingzett, lone receiver left side. Send Ambiel, the wide receiver, on the right side. Double motion comes. They hand off inside give here now to Mason Romfo, and he will bring it up across the 40 to the 44-yard line and a first down.
You know, there's a lot of stuff you got to watch here because you got the receiver coming in motion, and they've shown that throughout the night. You know, the little push pass. That time, though, the crisscross in the backfield and bringing the right side guy in front of and sending him through over that left guard. Lots of motion, lots of action.
Worley looks left, double Kingzet's on that receiver as he'll run right side and tucks inside the defensive end. Still on his feet, then he's planted by Riley Olsen here across the 50 to the 41-yard line. Be a gain on the play there of 15 yards and another first down.
And Worley with the run for the Cardinals. They, stop the clock momentarily to move the chains. Now it'll start up again here at
nice little shimmy, too, inside the defensive end there to break it upfield. Just plant the foot and go that time. Worley will be in the pistol set. Mason Romfo, the running back behind him. Two receivers right, one left. Put the tight end Jack Romfo on the left side. Here's the give inside and hit behind the line of scrimmage by Hebel, but spun off of him. And falling forward, twisting, turning for a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, Swanson was lined up over Gellner. Gellner, pulling off to his right side. He just let Swanson go. And then the rest of the defense for Hillsboro-Central Valley able to make the play. Just keeping my eyes there on that front interior. What a great matchup tonight with these linemen.
Second down, two receivers right, one left. From the left hash mark, snap comes back. Worthy, a lot of time now. He's got pressure in his face. He throws the screen over here to Mason Romfro. Defensive line trying to get over it, but Romfro's too fast. He squirts away, gets the first down, and he's still going as they finally whistle him down here inside the 25 at the 24-yard line, a 16-yard first down.
8:09 to go, 7-point game. Looks like Mitchell is done for the night here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. He's got some ice on that knee, on the left knee area below the knee.
Mason Romfo coming back to the lineup last week. He had 19 touches last week. He's got 16 here tonight. He's the playmaker right now for the Cardinals. Run the quarterback keeper here with Worley from the backside, brought down from behind. Swanson able to bring him down.
This entire game has been filled with just, one big play after another, or each series has had a huge play in it throughout the night for both sides.
It's a seesaw, it's a teeter-totter, whatever you want to call it. It's a good football game. They're going to now we're going to shift guys around. Cardinals still need to get set. They already have burned 2 timeouts in the second half. They'll send Nicholas Kingzett wide right side. Ambiel and Marcus Kingzett to the left side. Mason Romfro in the backfield with Worley under pressure. Heat coming. They look to set up the screen. Now thrown over the top. Broken up by Halfley. Halfley dives in hard on that. Knocks it away from Marcus Kingzett in a big pass breakup.
Yeah, big pass breakup and big pressure by Caleb Hattlestead. He got to Worley that time and got a hit on him, and then Halfley played it well, reached in. We've seen him in recent weeks getting more and more snaps. He's been active. He's been involved, and he comes up with a big play. Leal will come out. Baszler comes in defensively for Hillsboro-Central Valley on 3rd and 12.
Seeing the effects of that screen game, too, because the whole defensive line said this is too easy and just stopped. We'll send man in motion from the left side to the right side. That's Nicholas Kingzett. They run the option that way. Worthy, he'll tuck it himself inside. He's stopped after a 4-yard gain, brings up a 4th and 9.
Caleb Hattlestead again out there along with others.
And now a big 4th down for the Cardinals. 6:45 to go in this 4th quarter. Hillsboro-Central Valley, they slide Swanson there, keep him inside. As they bring in
Easton Baszler as defensive tackle as well. Hattelstead and Dryberg, the other defensive ends. Looking out here too. Moving Riley Olsen back to that strong safety. Rolling out Worthy, being pressured, tucks back inside, stays on his feet, gets loose, he comes up, he's then wrapped up at the 15.
He's inside the 15, he's near the 13. I think he's got the first down. He gave an extra effort. Halfley came in to try to push him back, but Worley.
They are going to signal first down.
Yep, and no doubt about it. Worley with that gain of 12.
80 yards on 18 carries for Race Worley by my stats. Of course, we'll have the full stats coming your way after this game, which we kind of don't hope ends. It's been a good one here. 1st and 10 from the 13. Mason Romfro gets sent out in wide motion to the right side of the formation. Worley now sends Kingset in motion. Marcus Kings gives it to it on the little push pass, trying to stretch it out. He'll stutter step, then get outside, and he's knocked out of bounds on that far side by Micah Longthorne. Cuts the distance in half here to about the 7-yard line. No, I'm going to mark it back about the 8.
Yeah, I'm just watching here. Actually, they're going to mark it back at the 9. Back at the 9 is where it spot. So 2nd and 6 after the official gain of 4.
Again for the Burros with Mitzel out. Halfley coming in as the safety. He's playing more of that down in the box safety that Riley Olsen usually plays. Olsen then playing over the top a little bit more.
All the receivers to the right side.
Heavy on that short side of the field. Worthy will hand off. Mason Romfro tries to cut back inside. He's brought down near the first down marker.
Just short. It's going to be short by about a half a yard. His knee went down first, and it's going to be just between the 4 and 3 yard line. The officials are going to spot this and bring out for a measurement. Might even be a little bit closer than what I originally thought. So they're going to get the official measurement.
Game brings it out. We grab the binoculars here and try and zoom in on that, see where it's going to be at. As they stretch it tight. Oh, yeah, he's got it.
By the nose of the ball.
First down, 1st and goal for the Cardinals. So they'll have it here trailing. They need the touchdown. They need the conversion of some sort to at least tie it or take a lead. 27-20. It's been a really good, really back and forth game.
We're getting the nail biting time now.
Seeing here, just to get the chain set, get everything respotted, but slow up to the line of scrimmage here after this little officials timeout. It's Race Worthy will be the quarterback here in the shotgun set.
Yeah, they're going to bunch them up left side.
That tight bunch, and we'll see if they motion out. They do. They shift out, spread them out. Worthy. I got a few touchdowns here tonight. It's a direct strap to Romfro as he hurdles one man, just side swipes him by, swims around into the end zone, touchdown.
And they brought in Parker Rhyme, 250-pounder, for some extra beef there for the Cardinals.
Mason Romfro, his 3rd touchdown today. This one a 3-yard rush. And now the big play, the 2-point conversion. 1 of 3 so far today. The conversion was Romfro with a halfback pass to Marcus Kingset. Kingset's the wide receiver, wide part of 3 receivers set out to the left side. Worley and Romfro in the shotgun set. Send Nicholas Kingset left side to right side in motion. Direct snap into Mason Romfro trying to get around the outside edge. A big play! Kyle Halfley brings him down for the stop.
The players were in position, and the players made a play.
Kyle Halfley, the big stop right there. And the Burros hold on to the lead, 27-26, 5:19 to go, 4th quarter on your Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Don't go anywhere.
Big Tex is the name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Tim at 701-430-0877 or Larry 218-368-7989.
27-26, Hillsboro-Central Valley hangs on to a lead after a Mason Romfro touchdown run. Kyle Halfley with a 2-point conversion stop. And now Burroughs getting up. We got the hands team out here just in case for this kickoff. As the kick will go deep and be picked up on a bounce. Now here by Landon Olsen, looking to get outside. He holds onto the football as he's sandwiched between two defenders and brought down here at the 29-yard line.
Dawson Hine, Nicholas Kingsit there. Hine with the tackle.
Hillsboro-Central Valley last drive ended with the Michael Longthorne touchdown catch. You're going to look to get some first downs, run some clock.
Well, keep in mind, Langdon area only has one timeout remaining. So, you get some first downs, move the ball, move the chains.
Again, we're seeing more of a heavy set with the extra tight end for Burroughs. They hand off. Cole Hebel comes through, holds on to the football with that left arm tucked in as he crosses the 32-yard line, gain of 3.
Yeah, as we see that set, Brandt in. Brandt will come out as now Landon Olsen will come back in. So the clock runs here late in the game, under 5 minutes to go. It's a 1-point differential on the scoreboard, 27-26, and back and forth all night. Yeah, this is about making plays, as it is with every play, but the executing. And
you're tired, you're sore, don't matter. Go make a play. Riley Olsen under center, tight end right side. I formation, runs the option, hands off. Cole Hebel makes a play, gets to the outside, to the 50, to the 40. Got to outrun Kingset, to the 30, 20, at the 10, the 5, and into the end zone. Cole Hebel, 68 yards.
What looked like just a simple, fullback dive off the option. All of a sudden, some linebackers weren't there, and he goes to the house. Have we said this game's been filled with one big play after another?
It's that seesaw. Cole Hebel had 109 yards rushing on the season. That puts him now at 112 in the game. 68 yards, his 4th touchdown run of the season as well. Now, here, another big play. This will make it an 8-point possibility. Dryberg to snap, Riley Olsen to hold, and Longthorne to kick. Snap, hold. This time they get it down, and the kick is up. The kick is good, and it makes it 34-26. Burroughs on top, 4:20 left. Said it before, I'll say it again. Don't go anywhere. We're back after this.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts share this message to all community members about building assets in your community. Hi, this is Maddie Olson. Young people grow strong through positive relationships with adults. It only takes a small investment of time to truly make a difference in a young person's life. You can help build up a young person by taking just a minute to give them words of encouragement and advice, making them feel the true impact they have in the community. A message provided by everyone at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School District.
34-26. Little sideline conversation coming through the mic. Little chuckle up here in the booth from it.
Don't worry about it.
Bowden Allen will kick off for Hillsboro-Central Valley after the 68-yard touchdown run from Cole Hebel. Burroughs have 4 touchdowns longer than 45 yards.
All I'm going to say is, depending on whatever happens, but on the postgame, I might steal that quote. I need you.
No time to take breaks. Not all the time.
I'll tell you when you're tired.
Allen kicking from north to south. It is off, and again, a good line drive kick.
be picked up here. Back inside, it will be Romfro to bring it up. Mason Romfro gets here, sandwiched, and hey, look who made the play. Peter Dryberg into there, along with Caden Gazette, teaming up, bringing the ball carrier down.
And Dryberg's not going off the field either. He might have been whispered, we'll maybe give you a playoff, but that's a far maybe.
As much as he wants to get back on the field.
The storyline is, from the sideline is, Peter, we need you out here on special teams. So that's what we're chuckling about.
Worley, back to pass, rolling out to his right side. Throws here, going down to the knee, making the catch. Good body control, good stay with it. 9-yard gain, just shy of the first down.
Yeah, nice catch, and giving your quarterback a target. And,
Mason Romfro on the far side.
Yeah, and running off the corner. He'd backed Longthorn up, selling that like it was going to go deeper, then cut it off, and nice route, nice throw.
Kingset's lined up on Rage on the left side. They've tested that side. Rage does have the pick against it earlier in the game.
They haven't gone this way in a while.
Nicholas Kingset, left side to right side, goes in formation. Worley back to pass, looking right now, back left. Here it comes, down the sideline, looking for Kingset, and incomplete. It's trying to make an adjustment back towards the middle of the field. Marcus Kingset couldn't quite get to it. He lays out, but it falls incomplete.
Did you catch that hint?
I try.
That hint of they hadn't come this way in a while. They had the one-on-one coverage, and this whole side of the field, cleared out. Rage stayed with him. May have been just a bit underthrown, or just the timing off.
They're going to split the tight end. Jack Romfro out wide left, 3 receivers wide right. Here now they'll go empty set as they motion Mason Romfro into that H-back left side of the formation. Here on 3rd and short. Race Worley, he brings it up the gut himself on the quarterback keeper. Close, but should have enough for the first down.
Yeah,
but close and slow to get up. Just tangled up underneath there was Hattlestead.
Yeah, all these athletes tonight, hats off, helmets off to all you athletes out here tonight performing and entertaining us and giving us a great football game. You're working so hard. Every play, they're playing hard. It's being left on the field tonight.
Worley back to pass, looking left side. Pressure here from Halstead. Gets away from him. Worley now breaking upfield. Crosses the line of scrimmage, and he's tripped up as he falls forward to the 46-yard line. Getting away from the Hattlestead pressure and picking up 7 yards.
Clock runs, 2:50 now. They're at the line of scrimmage. No huddle. Only one timeout remaining.
20 carries, 28 pass attempts for Worley, and as he hands off of this time, taking it right side for the picking up a yard short of the first down.
Worley getting everybody set, receivers checking with him, looking at their play cards on their wrists.
3rd and short, Worley will hit. He's hit in the backfield. Hit and driven back. Swanson shows up again.
Swanson, Dryberg, Hebel, all there.
And that will bring up a
4th and 1.
4th down. 2:10 to go in this 4th quarter. Just one timeout left in the game for the Cardinals. Got to get set, got to get a good play out from the pistol set. Movement both sides, opposite sides of the line, and it's going to be a false start, moving it back 5 yards. Just the 3rd penalty here on the Cardinals in this one, but a big one at the worst time.
I'm not sure if, some of the Burrow defensive line were shifting or if they were close, but as they were, moving to not across the line of scrimmage, but then the left side of the Langdon area line got going too quick. Big penalty. Officials timeout.
Taking a timeout. We'll stick with it here as we get ready for this 4th down. Here's they got to get to midfield.
Yeah, hang on here. I'm trying to see what they're coming over and talking with Hillsboro-Central's head coach Scott Olson. I think maybe just to talk about the down distance, where the 5 yards, and with the play clock. There. Yeah, absolutely.
Get everything straight. So,
clock has restarted.
They come out, send a man in motion. Little confusion here defensively for the Burros, but they get off. They run the reverse flea flicker. Worley down the right sideline, and it is caught by Jack Romfro.
makes the catch. Longthorn tried to deflect it, unable to do so, and Romfro makes the reception on the flea flicker. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Wow is about all you can say on that one.
I know I've said it a lot. It's a favorite word of mine, but wow.
36 yards on a reverse flea flicker on 4th and 6, trailing by 8 with 1:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Talk about just making a play. Whew, wow. Worthy keeps it himself on the option, runs off the right side off the read, and he reads it right as the ball pops out. It pops out as he's hit.
Hafley says the Burros have it.
And so do the officials.
Micah Longthorn recovers the fumble. And the Burro defense makes a play, and I'm standing down here where it is at the 8-yard line.
Who forced that? Did you see who forced
I
it?
didn't see who punched it out.
Longthorn picked it up.
But Longthorn recovered that. Hafley was in the area as well with Longthorn. But it was Longthorn who jumped on that ball at the 8-yard line. 92 seconds remaining in the game. As you're doing your stats, so the Burros lead by 8. Langdon area has just 1 timeout remaining.
Riley Richter coming in here.
Yeah, they're going to do some jumbo stuff here out of the backfield.
You got to hold on to the football,
keep
it in bounds,
right,
and try and pick up enough yards here to bleed out this clock.
And with them only having 1 timeout remaining.
So with that jumbo set.
Them meaning Langdon area, now a penalty flag.
Yeah, they're going to have a
delay of game.
So the 5th penalty in the game for the Burros. That will mark it back
at the 3. So now you got to be careful back here. Just exchange, center, quarterback, handoffs, all of that. Hafley's in the game here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Langdon area can have people up in the box. They're looking to create a turnover.
They'll come out with that 2 fullback set. Cole Hebel, the lone back. Riley Olson just going to run it forward. Forward
get a yard or 2 into a pile, get pushed forward, and the Cardinals could probably hear in the background Coach Kravachka instantly saying timeout, so only 4 seconds go off the clock with this timeout.
Save as much as they can.
It's their final timeout.
Final timeout we'll take as well. 1:28 to go in this fourth quarter. 34-26. Burros on top of the Cardinals on the Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Minute 28 to go in the fourth quarter. Hillsboro-Central Valley defensively forced a fumble, recovered, and have it now 2nd and 12 from the 6-yard line, leading 34-26, minute 28 to go in this game. 1, 2, 3 second half turnovers by the Cardinals, part of 6 turnovers in the game. It's 13
the Burros are going to take a timeout here as they want to make sure that they got everything set.
We'll stick with you through this timeout here. Again, your game break here from a Lee Elfson game break. You can call Lee at the Furniture Mart. Call or text for a free in-home consultation. And you can ask about your live event pricing with Lee Elfson, 701-200-8019, as we try to recap this second half. What came in with the Cardinals of Langdon area, Edmore, Munich leading 20-14. Second half, though, it gets a little wild as third quarter is almost played exclusively on the north side of the field that we're at right now. Was a back and forth turnovers here by the Burros, fumbling inside the 5-yard line. the Cardinals take over. They have to punt. They punt twice, and then back-to-back interceptions. Defensive line, Dryberg and Leal, both with picks defensively for the Burros defense. Dryberg with a 47-yard touchdown catch. Cole Hebel ripped off a 67-yarder. There was a Michael Longthorne 10-yard catch and a Mason Romfro 3-yard touchdown run for the Cardinals, all mixed in. And through everything, there's been big plays this way, big plays that way. Burros will come out in the victory formation, just take a kneel down, and doing math in my head, marking off the play clock. They should have to snap it one more time, but maybe also have to run around and take a couple extra seconds on that final kneel down here. We'll see how the officials actually get the clock going here, get it running. But Hillsboro-Central
I think
Valley,
they're going to be okay by about 2 seconds.
Yeah. Burros trying to close out here, hoping for their third straight victory, trying to go to 4-1 and try and stay there at the top of the region standings. Botno, Thompson, both no losses in the region coming into tonight.
Going to wait another.
We're going to have
there's a 4-second differential.
So is this the case where you snap it back to your punter and he runs out the back of the end zone, or we'll see how the Burros get it finished out? We have 4th down. And we hear Coach Olsen saying he's going to take a timeout.
He's just going to wait and.
Yeah. Just making sure everyone gets lined up, and what a
they're checking checking for the
game.
time here to make sure that they get the timeout in time. And it's going to run down to 3 seconds, 2.7. So it's going to be 4th down here, 2.7 seconds left.
I mean,
it's not over yet.
Things can still happen. Crazy things happen in this crazy game of football. So 2.7 left when we'll come out of this timeout. Burros will have it, and we'll see if they run around and just say, I'm going to run out the back of the end zone.
That, or do you just have, Riley Olsen just throw that thing out of bounds, Just let it travel through the air for 2.7 seconds.
You could do that. You could tell Fortman, who's done a good job punting, just kick it
high.
high.
I had somebody down here that knows what they're doing. He shook his head yes as I was saying that, so.
It's about time we get someone who knows what they're doing.
I'll keep the person anonymous.
Yeah. Here, so we'll see what the play call is. Again, basically just got to make sure you take 2.7 off the clock and not turn the ball over here in the end zone.
You're playing with 2.7 seconds. That's what you're doing.
So Burros will be in a shotgun set for Olsen. Cardinals will look to strip the ball away if they can get to him before that 2 seconds swap works out. Let it run down, and the play's still going. The play's still going. They almost celebrated too strong. Olsen will eventually
I thought he was going to go down to the end zone, yeah.
He'll eventually slide down.
What a wild one, Big Jake. It's a wild one.
And there the ball gets chucked to midfield. The celebration's on homecoming for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. 34-26. They win a wild one over the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals. Stick with us. We got a lot to talk about, and when we come back in our post-game report, Burros win 34-26 on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro-Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the Burros. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. Go Burros!
Vroom on over to the Hillsboro Body Shop, where they work on anything automotive. Cars, pickups, trucks, semis, and more. The guys have a combined 25 years of experience with professional, top quality, and timely automotive service. It's Ben and Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call 701-636-4981. Getting cars, pickups, semis, and more. If it moves and needs work, bring it over to the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call Ben Alba and Tyrell Lee, 701-636-4981. The Hillsboro Body Shop.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
As the homecoming fireworks go off in the background, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros celebrate a homecoming victory. 34-26 is the final score in a wild back-and-forth ball game. Certainly worthy of these two programs that highly successful and pretty much what we thought it was going to be as far as competitive-wise. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the 34-26 victory. As we look at our game summary in this one, Langdon area Edmore Munich starts out with a 12-point lead. A Marcus Kingset 58-yard reception in the first quarter, and on the first play of the second quarter, Mason Romfro would have a 7-yard touchdown catch. Both two-point attempt passes would fail, and it would be 12-0. Cardinals with the lead. Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros then start their drive, trying to get back into it. They get a good kickoff return from Landon Olson, and then on third down, Riley Olson. He scrambles his way to the left side. He says, oh, good, I got the first down, and he keeps going all the way to the end zone, 55 yards. The Longthorn PAT was good, and it was 12-7. And it would be the Cardinals on their next possession forced to punt, and it would be coming back here with a touchdown run of 85 yards on the first play by Landon Olson, and the PAT was good. Burros lead 14-12, 9:32 to go in the second quarter. After some turnovers from both teams, it would be late in the second quarter. Cardinals with the ball, looking to punch one in. They do. Mason Romfro again, this time from 9 yards out on the catch from Race Worthy. And then he would throw the two-point conversion as well. Romfro to Marcus Kingset for the 20-14 halftime lead. Start the second half. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the football, trying to get it out. They get a big run from Riley Olson, bring him down into the red zone. But then on a scramble, it would be a fumble at the 8-yard line, and the Cardinals would take over. Burros then force a 3-and-out and a punt, get the ball back. They would turn the ball over on downs. Cardinals punt again. Burros get the ball back, and then it's Peter Dryberg with a 47-yard basket catch with 1:34 to go in the third quarter. The Longthorn PAT was good, and the Burros take the lead at 21-20. After that, Cardinals would have an interception on the next drive by Dryberg. Would take it back, but the Burros would drive again with a turnover in the red zone as they turn it over for the third time of the night there to start the fourth quarter. Cardinals, next play, they turn it over again, an interception by Oscar Leal as he gets the interception at the D tackle spot, the fifth turnover to that point for the Cardinals. Burros, another touchdown, this one a Cole Hebel, 60. No, I take that back. I got ahead of myself. First, Romfro with the 27-26. Okay, so it was then Cole Hebel broke out loose for a 68-yard touchdown run, 34-26. And it would be the Cardinals. They're trying to come back, looking for the touchdown, the two-point conversion to tie it. They would fumble at the 8-yard line. Burros recover, and they do what they got to do to run out the final minute 32 of the clock, and that would be the game. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the win, 3 in a row, now 4-1 overall on the year. Next week they travel to Harvey Wells County, taking on the Hornets, where Langdon area Edmore Munich suffers their second loss on the year. They sit at 3-2. Next week they host the Thompson Tommies in another matchup with the team currently at the top of the standings in Region 2. That's our game summary. Stick with us. We have more to come your way. We'll have player interviews, coaches interviews, and more when we return. This is your postgame report on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your community Health Mart pharmacy, is bringing you savings on your healthcare needs, like this great special on Health Mart B12 vitamins. A 60-count pack of tablets, buy one, get one for just $6.69. Health Mart melatonin 60-count tablets of quick dissolve or prolonged release, $8.99 each. Health Mart one daily men's or women's 50 plus, $5.49, and Health Mart loratadine non-drowsy tablets, $6.99. Hillsboro Drug and Gift and Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros with a homecoming week victory, 34-26 over the Langdon Edmore Munich Cardinals. Let's go down the field with some of our players of the game. Down on the field, Jim Berkmeyer.
Well, let's begin here with Enbridge Energy, high energy by a number of guys tonight. Peter Dryberg going to join us first. You were also connected from Halstead Telephone Company tonight. There's a lot we could talk about, a lot of big plays, a lot of plays that I think both sides would like to have a redo on. At the end, you guys get the 8-point victory. Your thoughts, your summary of this game?
Battles the whole game. Wasn't pretty for either team, tons of turnovers. And if we want to be successful, we have to limit our turnovers, and we just got to keep creating our own turnovers. But I felt like our blocking some plays was pretty good, and then other plays they were just like in the backfield. So it was like 50-50 whether it was it was a good blocking. But we got better in the second half for sure. Only 6 points they only scored 6 points that second half, so that's pretty big.
Absolutely. Defense came up when you had to, including you had an interception there at the line of scrimmage. So did Oscar Leal. We don't want to forget about that because that was another big play. But talk about the play that you made there from your defensive end position.
Well, I completely read it wrong. I read screens and I just stayed there, which I shouldn't have been there. I should have been rushing the quarterback. But then he threw it right at me, so I was like, okay. So, yeah.
That worked out. I had said you had read that. You'd studied film and all that. I knew that you'd studied film, but it was a different film that time, right?
Yeah. Oops.
Okay. How about offensively? Put you into, some motion, a little H-back stuff. How effective was that?
Definitely room to improve. We'll get better next week. We'll watch film on this and figure out what we did wrong and what we need to improve, and then hopefully we keep doing that because I like being in the backfield.
How about the touchdown reception, that route, that catch, that throw from your quarterback, Riley Olson, and then for you able to finish it and get into the end zone?
Yeah, the drive before I dropped one, which I should have had in the end zone, and then I went to the sideline and told Riley, I said, next time I got you. So then it came to my hands, and I was just like, yeah, okay.
This win, it's a big win, no doubt.
Yeah, we needed this win bad to achieve our goal.
How emotional was this game tonight? Ups and downs, wasn't there?
Yeah, no kidding. When they got up to a 12-0 start right away, I was like, oh dear, this might be a long game. And then we scored 14 points just like that. So for sure, the ups and downs all game. But we came out on top. Langdon's a good team. Oh my goodness. But credit to them. They worked hard the entire game and just one too many turnovers, I guess.
Peter Dryberg, thanks so much. Congrats on the win. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Peter Dryberg, let's bring in quarterback Riley Olson and defensive safety as well. Hey, 10, congrats on the win tonight. I'm going to begin with you of just asking you to summarize this with all of the ups and downs, the highs, the lows for both sides, and the physicality. Your thoughts?
Yeah, O-line had a rough start towards the beginning there, but then they picked up at the end when they needed to. Had a couple fumbles, but then we made some plays too. So yeah, a lot of ups and downs, like you said, but we got the job done at the end of the day.
How did you feel that you and your teammates handled some of the emotions and some of the adversities that you had to overcome, and maybe when you and your teammates from Hillsboro-Central Valley had a big play, and how Langdon also responded, that then you had to react mentally. Your thoughts on that part of the game tonight?
Yeah, we knew coming in that they're gonna throw some or have some big plays, and then we're gonna have to respond with making bigger plays. And that was a question coming in this year: who are we going to be able to respond to adversity? Because not a lot of guys have played, and we responded well enough. I guess it can always be better, but we responded well enough to get us the win.
How about offensively? You guys, ran the ball. I guess I'm going to say well enough. You obviously found some receivers for some scores. Your thoughts offensively?
It can always be better. We'll see on film. Film never lies, so we'll see what we messed up on, and then we'll get better at that. But yeah, everyone worked hard. That's all you can ask for, really. As long as everyone's working hard, plays will come to you, and they did tonight. Your first touchdown tonight, I'm going to call it a busted play, a broken play that I think initially your coaching staff was saying, hey, just take off and run because you can at least get the first down, and all of a sudden there you go for the touchdown. Talk about that play. Oh yeah, I felt someone behind me, so I was didn't really see anyone upfield. There was a guy open, but it would have been a tough throw. So I kind of heard them saying just take off and go, and I was just trying not to get caught. So everyone blocked, did good downfield blocking. We haven't really worked on that, I guess, but so it was fun. Have you been a part of a game like this before where there were so many big plays? I don't know what else to say because of guys making defensive stops, causing turnovers, creating turnovers. You got two linemen with interceptions tonight. It's kind of one of these games. It was a wild game. No, yeah, I don't think I've ever been a part of a game that's been like that. I don't think Langdon has either. So it was new for both teams. They probably have more experience than us, but we worked hard. I'm just glad we got the win. Yeah, long way to go. Still a long season, but it was a big W, wasn't it? Yes, sir. And Coach O's 100th win, so had to get that one for him. Hey, thank you for saying that, because I didn't want to ask you, sometimes I see, things happen, and I saw you give the extra hug there to the head coach, so that was a 100 victory hug, huh? Yeah, for sure, yeah. Once I heard that he was at 98 last week, and we got the win there, that was my mindset, get him 100, and I did. Hey, congrats on the victory, and we'll talk again. Good luck to you. Thank you. There's Riley Olson for the Burros, and we're going to bring in Caleb Hattlestead here. Caleb, to you and your teammates, congrats on the win. It was very emotional, ups and downs, playing through adversities and working hard, physical. What a game.
Yes, sir. I love these boys. First half was a little iffy, especially for me. I don't know what I was doing, but like a couple punts I didn't go out there, but I got to fix those, and I got to do it for my team. All right,
but some things did get fixed throughout the game. Certainly there were highs and lows, but you guys made, I guess, a couple of extra plays to get the victory over a good Langdon team tonight. What do you think? Was the silver lining difference or the positive takeaway?
Yeah, definitely the first half. They got a lot of passing yards on us the first half, and turnovers. Our turnovers not good this game. We had a lot of fumbles. We secured the ball in the second half more. Our coverage was a lot better. They only had 6 points on us in the second half. It was a good, way better second half. That's what finished them off.
Did you guys also, do you feel as a defensive line, get a little bit more pressure or do a better job just collectively in the second half?
I think so. With Jake back, he's huge. He had a lot of good plays out there. Me and Pete, Easton, it was all around good, pretty good.
And Oscar Leal with a big interception, key interception at that time of the game.
Him and Pete, yeah. The 2 defensive line interceptions, that was big. That was huge. That was insane. He hit it up in the air and dove for it. That was pretty funny, but he caught it.
How about offensively? I think there was maybe some plays you guys would like to have back as far as linemen, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. Our passing game has been pretty solid this year, but we got to be able to run the ball, and we're not really doing that right now. So we got to figure that out and run through people.
How did you feel about getting through the adversities tonight? Mentally, just because guys had to really learn on the fly and not hang the heads and just get better.
Yeah, after every turnover, we just stuck in there, played as a team, and we got a turnover back ourselves, stopped them, or scored the next time.
How big of a win was this here tonight for you guys?
Oh, a huge win. I love this. I love this team so much.
Caleb Hattlestead, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Make sure you're healthy, and I think it was just a cramp, wasn't it?
Yep, cramp. I just cramped him.
All right, hey, good luck to you. We'll talk again.
Thank you.
You bet. Caleb Hattlestead for the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. It's homecoming. They're celebrating it here tonight as a team and with community members and family members, and we're going to keep it here on our post-game report tonight. Hillsboro-Central Valley defeats Langdon area 34-26. Joining us on the field is head coach Scott Olson. Coach, congrats on the victory. Congrats on victory number 100. And what a game, though. What a wild game.
Yeah, ups and downs and lefts and rights and
some wrong turns and some U-turns.
And and how that ended, where 5 of us coaches can't figure out a timer, was just right about on par for the whole game. But I think we did it right at the end there, and I'm really glad Riley didn't throw that ball up in the air and while the play was still live. Oh my gosh. But wow, we did enough good things. Credit to our kids for battling. Credit to Langdon for their battle. They gave us a bunch of turnovers. We gave them turnovers. We dug down deep. We only gave up 6 in the second half. That was huge. That allowed us to win. And guys stepped up all over the place. Kyle Halfley, huge play in that 2-point play. Cody Rage, a big game first start as a cornerback for us. And then our interior linemen, I thought, controlled their inside run game decently. It was the outside that was really hurting us. But they're a good team. They weren't going to be an easy out, and I venture to say that they'll keep battling the rest of the year.
I talked with some of your players afterwards about playing through some adversities, and when you mentioned Cody Rage, I had mentioned during the game, hopefully I'm accurate, that I thought just he really hung in there and adjusted. They attacked him early, but he didn't back down. He kept with it, and he stayed with it. He really made some plays.
Yeah, he did, and he had a pick. Did he have 2 picks? I think one, yeah. Some knockdowns and gave up some inside stuff or in front of him stuff that's what we give up. We don't need to get that, and they complete those passes. We tackle the ball and then we move on. But like facing adversity, it's if one guy fumbled, Riley had a couple fumbles tonight, and guys picking them up, and vice versa. So even on that last touchdown that they scored, we're screaming at them to stop the 2-point, and they battled and stopped the 2-point, and then we're still up a point, and just the little things like that. I'm proud of these guys for that, and they'll take that into life while learning how to battle adversity.
How about the start? Langdon area, they know how to play. They're well coached. They executed. They're up by 2 touchdowns. What was the thoughts, and what were you seeing from your guys those first couple of scores that were allowed?
Yeah, they just kind of marched down the field and gave up one big one on a busted coverage, and they send 4 deep, we only have 3 to cover, and they took advantage of it, and but we learned from it and made that adjustment in the second half, where if they came out in that formation, we'd go 2 high safeties versus 1. I think Riley's big run that kind of took the sail. That really changed momentum. They're sending 4. Their D-line's tough and pressured us, and Riley did a decent job overall. But that run really set up the rest of the game, I think.
Yeah, it really changed momentum for a long stretch of that first half. Second half, it was your defense though that came up with a lot of big plays.
Yeah, Pete, big interception. Oscar Leal, tip interception. Screen recognition, that they like to run screens, and I thought overall they did one good one for a first down, but we had a pick off another one, so we'll take that, and it's always so fun to see those big tubbies catch the ball and see what they do with it.
Yeah, and you had another pick from Caden Kazette as well tonight. Were you pleased, with a lot of – because there were a lot of positives. What do you take from those positives that you remind the guys of hey, you were there or whatever it is that you're wanting to see from them as far as executing the game plan?
Yeah, what we went against today in their offense is not easy, and they're throwing new formations that we hadn't seen yet, and new motions, and we're trying to just decipher last game stuff, and then now they throw new stuff at us. That's why his offense is so good. That's why it averages 40 a game, and for us to clamp down, just make plays, keep them in front of us, tackle the ball well, and force some turnovers.
I think a big part of this game that may not show up on stats is your kickoff team. Bowden kicking that thing deep, and you had pretty good coverage tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, I think all but one of the early one on their sideline got a little loose, but overall, if they start inside the 30, that's a great start for us. And for me to challenge, or for Coach Hinkle to challenge those guys in film, and then challenge during the practices, and then for them to compete and do very well and give us an advantage there. That's a credit to that kickoff team.
This was a big win in the big picture.
Yeah, big picture is huge, and the second half of our schedule is tough, and we got to get ready next. We got to heal up here. Then a couple guys were dinged up, but somebody else got to step up and take their place, and that's what the standard is.
Go to Harvey next week, right?
Harvey, yep. They'll play tough. I know that they'll play hard, and they got some athletes and a quarterback that can scramble, and we struggle a little bit against that tonight. So we got to be ready and keep moving on. The train's moving.
Coach Olson, thanks so much. I appreciate it. We'll be out in Harvey with you next week. Good luck to you.
Sounds good. Hi to the fam out in the world, and go Burros.
Head coach Scott Olson here on the post-game report tonight. Hillsboro-Central Valley on their homecoming defeat a very good Langdon team, 34-26. We continue with more coverage tonight here with Big Jake in the booth on yourliveevent.com.
Well, thank you, Jim. As we do here with our post-game report, let's talk our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. In this one with Halstead Telephone Company, you can discover local reliability you can trust online, halsteadtel.com. And the big connection in this one will go in that third quarter after having some turnovers and sputtering a couple times. The Burros get a touchdown pass, Riley Olson to Peter Dryberg, 47 yards down that right sideline, able to get in for the score, and they take the 21-20 lead and would not give up the lead after that. So that is your connection there, your post-game connection from Halstead Telephone Company. And also our RDK Enterprises Precision in the Game with the guys at RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, hoping you and everyone else has a safe harvest season. When you look at the precision down in this one, and I'm going to go look at well, you could go both defenses, but the way that they are able to get takeaways, forcing fumbles, good positioning on interceptions, and being where they need to be to try and stop the offense, they're both teams playing well. Hillsboro-Central Valley forcing 6 takeaways. Langdon area Edmore Music forcing 3 takeaways as their defense is doing what you want to do, and that's get the ball back there, and they did that here with precision here tonight. Your precision players of the game from RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton. We'll have our final stats coming your way coming up next when we return on yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the victory over Langdon area Edmore Munich, 34-26, the final score of your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt Tools and Milwaukee Power Tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber, Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes you for Broasted Chicken Saturdays, 5:30 till 7:30. Fries and coleslaw along with delicious broasted chicken. It's the best chicken I've ever had. Roasted chicken, dine in and take out at Saturdays at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And after the home football games, make sure that you stop in for free pizza and talk about the game with all the Burro fans at the Hillsboro Vets Club. Wishing the Burros good luck and thanking the community for your support.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Hillsboro-Central Valley with a 34-26 victory over Langdon area Edmore Munich as the Burros improve their overall record now to 4-1. Travel next week to Harvey Wells County to take on the Hornets. Have not seen a final here between the Hornets and Park River area as they were playing at Park River here tonight. Meanwhile, Langdon area Edmore Munich, they drop down to 3-2 on the year. Next week they will host the Thompson Tommies. Thompson with a 2-point victory over Rugby here today. They'll go into that matchup undefeated at 5-0. Final stats in this one. We start with the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals. Rushing individually, Race Worley with 22 carries for 89 yards. Was Mason Romfo with 13 carries for 41 yards and a touchdown. Marcus Kingset with 2 carries for 22 yards, and there was 1 team carry for -6 on a sack. Total of 38 carries, 146 yards on the ground tonight for Langdon area Edmore Munich. Through the air, Race Worthy was 14 of 28 for 249 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5 picks. It was Marcus Kingset catching 4 balls for 87 yards and a touchdown. Mason Romfro with 7 catches for 83 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jack Romfo with 1 catch for 36. Nicholas Kingset with 1 catch for 22 yards. And Cody Ambley with 1 catch for 22 yards. 146 on the ground, 249 through the air, 395 yards of total offense here today for the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals. They had 6 turnovers in the game, 5 interceptions, 1 fumble, 3 penalties, totaling 20 yards. Touchdowns here of a 58-yard touchdown catch from Marcus Kingset. Mason Romfro then with the 2 touchdowns receiving from 7 and 9 yards and a 3-yard touchdown run. They were 1 of 4 on 2-point conversions, that being a Mason Romfro to Marcus Kingset halfback pass, which made it 20-14 right before half. As 395 yards of total offense here. Also defensively, too, Jack Romfro and Cole Welsh teamed up half a sack each defensively for the Cardinals. As that will be their final stats here tonight. So we flip the board over. Let's look at the final stats for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Individually running the ball, Landon Olson had 9 carries for 93 yards and a touchdown. Riley Olson with 11 carries for 119 yards and a touchdown. Cole Hebel with 12 carries for 112 yards and a touchdown. 2 team carries for -8 total yards. That's a total of 316 yards of offense on the ground here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros on 34 carries. Through the air, Riley Olson was 6 of 12 passing for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cole Hebel was 0 of 1 passing for no yards. It was Michael Longthorne receiving 3 catches for 48 yards and a touchdown. Peter Dryberg with 3 catches for 52 yards and a touchdown. 306 on the ground, 100 through the air, 316 on the ground, 100 through the air, 416 total offense in the game for the Hillsboro-Central Valley. They had 3 turnovers in the game, had 5 penalties, totaling 40 yards. Scoring plays are Riley Olson, a 55-yard touchdown run. Landon Olson, an 85-yard touchdown run. Peter Dryberg with a 47-yard touchdown catch. Michael Longthorne with a 10-yard touchdown catch. And Cole Hebel with a 68-yard touchdown run. Burros were 4 of 4 officially on PATs. They had another one with a bad snap. It ended up being a failed 2-point attempt. So 4 of 5 on extra point conversions here today. Michael Longthorne with 4 for 4 on his kicks, though. Also defensively, interceptions in the game for Caden Kazette, for Dylan Mitzel, for Cody Rage, for Oscar Leal, and for Peter Dryberg. Michael Longthorne also had a fumble recovery in the game, and it would be Caleb Hattlestead and Easton Baszler teaming up for a sack, give them a half a sack each in the game.
That's the final stats here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros as they pick up the victory. 34-26 your final score here on our post-game report on yourliveevent.com. We thank you for joining us here today for our Class 11B Region 2 broadcast. Appreciate your viewership. Also appreciate all the sponsors that you've seen throughout our broadcast coverage here this evening. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses at the very least. Tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage and also allowing us to be here. And we thank Athletic Director Dave Nelson and the staff and administration there with the Hillsboro and the Central Valley Schools for allowing us to be able to bring you this broadcast here tonight. You can, again, go back, watch tonight's broadcast or all your favorite broadcasts on the broadcast archive. yourliveevent.com has the links to get you all there. You can see the upcoming broadcast schedule as well, and you can enjoy your favorite moments. Well, that wraps us up here for executive producer, cameraman extraordinaire Mark Forseth, my broadcast partner Jim Berkmar, myself, Jake Berkmar. Thanks once again for joining us here tonight. Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros 34, Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals 26. You watched it on yourliveevent.com.